No, you go ahead and press that button whenever you want, baby.
Go ahead. Jesus Christ. Take your time.
You're supposed to be sad. Why are you laughing? This is a
hilarious.
sad day.
Monday. Damn you.
I can't be sad with this dumbass.
I told you.
You know what's funny? We're not a political podcast. Something very bad happened in the country, and we're playing this song being sad because of something completely
It has
different.
nothing to do with the. Oh my God! It has nothing to do with.
A little tone deaf.
Can you let the hook play before you?
I wanted to cut it off right before, but I'm not
And who the hell's gonna know the song?
the real ones. Everybody who's ever graduated from anywhere.
Forever and ever.
What about the children?
Let it play.
Because it's for the children.
You guys want any sound effects?
I said let it play.
He's literally asked you to just do nothing.
It's the third verse.
I'm gonna let it play when the hook comes in.
Just let it play when it plays.
I'm grieving. Me too.
I'm sad. Your whole shit cracked. Rafa.
I didn't realize.
Rafa. I looked over. I saw this man. Take that from him. No.
Have you ever had a dream that
What is up, everybody?
Shit, hello.
Hey,
did it
man.
on
Nah,
purpose.
hold
I did it
on.
on
No.
purpose. I did it on purpose.
You stay
I
back.
swear I did it
Oh,
on
wait,
back
hold
the
on.
fuck
wait,
up.
Wait, you did it on purpose?
Yes.
Yeah, now you're not getting
you're
it
not
back,
getting it.
idiot.
No, let me get it.
What the hell? It was an accident. What the fuck?
You know what?
Pass it over here.
Hold on. No, you don't get it.
No.
either.
I'm playing M-Pod and sound. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Relax. I wanted to have a nice, smooth, quiet, sad intro. You know, because last episode we literally went maybe not even 30 seconds in, and we were already fucking yelling. I wanted to maybe start in here, have a decent, a build up to the yelling.
A somber moment happened in the community.
In gaming community.
Gaming community.
We know.
No, I was trying to be tone deaf.
Yeah.
It was a
you're
joke.
trying to be.
It was a joke.
Okay, nothing else happened.
Something very, very serious and it hurt everybody
Okay,
happened in the community.
we're gonna talk about that, but before that, you two animals.
Me.
Say what is up, everybody.
I'm gonna
No.
say that right now. Here we
Yes.
go. What is up, everybody?
Hello. We did do that.
Welcome to no.
Back
No,
up. Back
Yeah,
up. Back up. Back up.
Hold on.
Back up.
Can I?
Back
Can I?
up.
Welcome everybody to episode 34 of the Playing Pod with Alex and John.
And Rafa.
Everybody.
All of us.
Before we get
Featuring
into,
Rafa.
hey,
That's right. Back the fuck up.
I'll be featured.
Hey. Hey.
before we jump into today's topics, since we have quite a stuffed one.
It's a pierogi.
A stuffed pizza.
Yeah,
Pizza
whatever
puff.
you want to stuff. I want to say.
Calzone.
Calzone.
I want to say.
Ooh, Chicago style pizza.
You're making me hungry. I want to say shout out to the YouTube viewership.
That's right.
Shout out to the Spotify listeners, the Apple
Hello.
Podcast listeners, all y'all who listen to us on
Everybody,
Anchor,
for
on
sure.
whatever else we're on.
Overview, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Over the internet.
Shout out to you guys. I need you guys
Yes.
Me?
to share the pod.
Oh.
If you guys are enjoying what you're listening to, don't be greedy.
Share it to
Share
the
it.
community.
Share it. Without you guys, we are just three guys sitting in a room yelling at each other for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
Which also, yes.
Which we're
but
gonna
more
do it
people
anyway.
could listen if you do that.
Yeah, so share so we can grow and provide better content and provide good stuff. Because, let's do it. So, you guys, go ahead and share it. Promote it.
Also the
All that
YouTube
good stuff.
people.
YouTube people, too. And you guys are important because
Yes.
that's the only place where you can see what we play while we pod.
That's right.
And today, that is the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha Gameplay PS4 exclusive. Activision Publishing Inc. 2020.
Your mama. Ooh-wee.
So this game, guys,
That's
is
right.
exclusive to PlayStation, right? It's not coming
Blame.
out
No,
anywhere else.
whoa.
It's
no.
only PlayStation.
The alpha.
No, hold on.
The alpha
Boo.
is PlayStation exclusive
Boo that, Alex. Boo
because
that.
Activision likes
Yeah.
to suck PS4's titties
The
and PS5s.
booties.
So the alpha for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which is the longest name for a Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
ever.
Black Ops Cold War. It has
It's-
two subtitles.
It's a lot. Came out over the weekend. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Who cares about that, honestly?
The
It's-
game
it's
just
an alpha.
crashed.
It's an alpha. The game so far, we played a little bit. You played a little bit.
Yeah,
you played a little bit.
Yes, I did.
So far, so good. It's Call of Duty. It's
yeah.
not like, not like, they changed the game up completely. It's a beautiful looking game.
I will say that it feels a little heavy. Like the game,
I thought it felt lighter than
It
Warzone.
felt fast.
I think
no. Well, I'm not like now. It felt like the people were grounded and realistic, but it still had the Call of Duty feel. Like you know how Warzone the characters felt. They felt like people. They moved. And there was there was weight to the things they did. This one feels like a more grounded version of that.
Really, I thought they were.
No.
I thought they were lighter here than Warzone.
Really?
They're way lighter here.
Warzone, they got Modern Warfare, not Warzone. Modern Warfare, the newest one, they felt heavier. Like they kind of throw their weight around. This one's more like old school Call of Duty.
Yeah,
they
for
get
sure.
not to the point where 4 where they're just spinning top speed.
No,
but there is weight here. But I think Modern Warfare.
There's a lot of Halo jumping in this.
Yeah.
that's just a Call of Duty thing now. That's what they've been
But
doing.
we're talking about strictly movement. Gunplay. Hey,
It's Call of Duty. Call of Duty
It's
has, like,
fucking
the
great
best
gunplay.
gunplay.
I mean, you can't go. They cannot go wrong at this point unless they nuke it.
The
and
graphics
start
are
over.
beautiful too.
The game's beautiful. It's good. It's Call of Duty. I'm actually looking forward to it now, honestly. And then I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with the Warzone, because it is featured in the main menu.
Yeah, it has the same overlay as was it not?
It's Warzone.
Not
I mean, as
Warzone,
Modern Warfare.
but Modern Warfare 20, whatever the fuck.
But my question is, like, it's a different developer. The engine's a little different,
Uh-huh.
right? It's not. They don't have the same. Like, for example, you can't stick to walls and peek around corners like you can on
Mm-mm.
Warzone on this. So, is it did Treyarch make their own Warzone, or are they just adding a map that you can only play with the Black Ops engine? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm very curious to see how
like
that's gonna work.
like a Cold War exclusive Warzone.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how that's gonna work.
Cold War Zone.
Yeah, cause no. Stop.
I think what they're gonna do is add updates to Warzone. Like Warzone is a standalone thing,
yeah,
which it is.
yeah,
But I think they're gonna start tweaking things to the Warzone
right.
that is universal across all platforms. Like I guess from
So the
Modern
gameplay
Warfare.
updates will go back and trickle down to the
That's
other
my
Warzone?
assumption. That makes sense in my brain.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because I'm like, why would you just have a whole separate Warzone for Cold War if they're both integrated into both games? You know what I'm saying? Like
What
Warzone's like a
the-
standalone baby.
The thing that's gonna be different from anything else, like with GTA or Red Dead or any of these other online services, is that it's a different developer.
Yeah.
So that
Right.
that's what's gonna make a difference. How they're still gonna be connected, but still, be
Right.
enough to separate each other.
Because my thing, like, it's one of the biggest battle royales, if not the biggest one at this point.
It's the one I enjoyed the most.
Why, like, I know for a fact whoever the fuck developed last year's, they're not gonna be
That's
like,
not
yeah,
Sledgehammer. Or
yeah,
Infinity Ward?
whoever it was. I'm sure they're not gonna be like, yeah, get rid of it, go ahead and do your own. No, they're making money with it.
no, fuck me.
So it's like,
That's why it makes sense to me to just make it a universal thing, no? Or
but
No, well, isn't that the plan?
but my question is, like, how are the 2-3 different developers jumping in on it? Like, because
Yeah.
this plays different from Modern Warfare. Not a lot. It's still Call of Duty. The bare bones are there, but certain gameplay mechanics are different.
Right.
So it's like when you're playing the Black Ops map, whatever map is going to come with this one, is that gameplay Black Ops gameplay, and then when you go back to Verdansk or whatever the hell it is on Modern Warfare, you're going to play like Modern Warfare,
maybe.
with the different looks. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Maybe. Because when you play, what the hell? The Master Chief Collection, you have to constantly switch between the
That's
gameplay depending. You know what I'm saying?
Different, but I understand what you're saying.
Maybe it's something
I
like
can
that.
see what John's saying.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that where it's like, okay, we're playing on Black Ops Cold War, so a Cold War map, so you certain things will be restricted, obviously. Like the double tap sprint that's featured in Modern Warfare is not in this one.
You sure that's not just a thing you toggle in the settings?
I have not checked the settings, so I can't tell you.
Maybe let's not make crazy ass remarks.
Well, I mean,
like
it's
that.
just an auto. That was just an auto thing. I didn't have to toggle that in Modern Warfare. So why would that be a toggle thing here?
because it's a different developer, John. Come on now.
That doesn't make sense.
It's-
That would be an
it's a
auto
different
thing.
game.
That would just be an auto thing that they do. Why
It's
would
a
they
different
just?
game.
Okay,
Okay, look, man.
go ahead.
I was excited to come here and talk to you guys until this conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm upset.
Well, because you're stupid.
Why are you upset?
Yeah,
Because
because
Alex
man,
is stupid.
I'm upset because Rafa, something very sad happened. Some very sad
What's
happened.
wrong?
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, like
Are you okay?
it hurt me more than you
Okay.
Clearly.
because I'm too hurt right now.
Okay.
So Nintendo done and went and hurt me a little bit, guys.
What they do to you?
They took the 3DS out back and shot it like Odie Yeller.
Real quick,
Hey,
Rafa, that was a super delayed shock.
Yeah, sorry.
Step it up, okay? I'm gonna have to confiscate
Guys,
that from
I
you.
am grieving.
But Alex is grieving,
Guys,
so
I'm
we're
grieving.
gonna get off of that.
I'm
Whoops,
grieving.
Alex, what's wrong?
What's wrong, Alex?
I said it already. You guys don't listen to me in my
No, I
moment
don't.
of grief. Okay, I'm gonna say it
Rafa
again.
threw me off.
I'm gonna rehash my pain one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
Open the wound.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna reopen the wound.
Okay.
For the third time.
Go ahead.
Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
took the 3DS out back and put it down like Odie Yeller.
There we go. All right, there you go. Good. Oh no, not the
What?
3DS.
So guys, the 3DS, it's finally happened. It's gone. Why did you have turbo on that?
Oh, I'm so
You
sad.
had a turbo controller on the shit.
So sad.
Yeah, the 3DS is gone, man.
God damn it. Why?
Nah, who the
Who fuck plays 3DS anymore?
who still plays 3DS?
No, I mean, look, these news came and should shock absolutely nobody.
No.
The Switch is the successor to that,
Mhm.
and I mean, like, no, who's surprised at this point?
The
honestly?
Switch literally came in and said, "Look at me.
I
I am the portable gaming system now.
That was
I am
ca-
in the
that,
I am the handheld."
That was just as catchy. As this one.
Wait, who are you booing?
Rafa, are you on something right now? Like
I'm
you're
booing.
in slow motion.
Rafa has his ping is really high
Rafa's
today.
lagging.
Yeah, I am.
No, but yeah. So the 3DS officially ended. No more of that.
Rip.
Production ended. The end of that cycle.
Rest in peace.
The passing of a titan. Really, because
Most
I mean,
High.
three
I'm ad libbing. Go
What
ahead.
did he just say?
the most high.
I'll praise the Most High.
I'll take that.
Yo, fuck that guy.
I'll take that. But no, it's gone. It's gone. That doesn't mean the games are. Wait, does that mean that they're not going to make any more games, or the consoles are just not being produced anymore?
They're not gonna make any more consoles.
Well, they haven't made games. I haven't heard of a 3DS game coming out. I
They
think
haven't.
Bravely Default, the second one was like the last one. If I'm
They
not mistaken.
haven't. I think they pretty much stopped all production on 3DS games. Because even in their showcase and shit, there has been no 3DS.
No,
Anything.
Yeah, no, they haven't
I think they're
really-
literally halting it, and they're just moving forward with this. Like, the Switch is the one.
Yeah.
Besides,
It's been the
it
one.
does both. It does the handheld and as a home console. There's no need for the 3DS no more. Even though, like, wasn't it like the highest selling handheld device of all time? The DS or the 3DS, one of them.
I don't think it was a 3DS. I think it was a DS.
I think it was a DS. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm-
either way, it's the same family.
But guys, I have questions.
What's wrong, idiot?
Well, okay, well, never mind.
What's happening, Rob? Ignore him.
Don't ignore me.
So the 3DS is gone. What about the DS Lite and DSi?
Those have been out of production since the 3DS, you moron.
Really?
He set us up for that lame ass joke.
Boo yourself.
Yeah, boo yourself.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's good that it is ended because I mean, like they haven't been making shit for it. Are you a professional? Are you? That's your phone going off,
I'm sorry.
bro. You've been podcasting for 15 years at this point. Hey,
And
you know
most of
what?
it was been with us.
All right. You know how to silence your phone?
No.
You were Mr. Silence Your Phone last time. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was that.
That was it. You were
that
no
was.
gum, no.
I like how he
eating.
agreed.
He fucking.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, that was."
Yeah,
Oh my
Mr.
god!
Popularity.
Are you sending messages to the chat to be an asshole?
No. Why would I do that?
Why would he sabotage the podcast?
To
Dog.
make me look bad.
All right, for the listeners, Rafa's phone is going off. This is
Dude,
just Mr. Popular
all of
night.
Rafa's whores are speaking at once.
Damn.
The hoes be calling, man.
They say Rafa.
They're not calling. They're Facebook messaging.
They're-
you.
The
yeah.
hoes be hitting me.
They say
up,
Rafa,
man.
who you with?
Say Rafa, come and get that dick.
Come and get that dick.
Yeah. Don't question me.
Okay. Continue.
I don't even know how to move on from this point. This is just where we're
Sorry,
at
Diaz.
now. What happened to
Bye,
cohesiveness?
DS.
As we go on.
Bye, DS.
Man, cut this shit
Time.
off. What is wrong with you animals today?
Plural.
Yeah, plural.
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
clearly, John is on some shit. Dang it! I was trying not to curse in this podcast.
Why?
Mm.
I think I opened up with fuck not too
I mean,
long ago.
you, but I'm.
Rafa's trying to be better.
Yeah, I'm trying. To
Even
be
though
better.
he tried to close his mouth, but he left his phone wide open.
yeah,
Got him. Continue, Alex. I'm sorry.
yeah. Let's continue talking about.
I know you were sad.
I'm not sad anymore. I'm angry at y'all.
It's okay.
But you're not the only people I'm angry at, honestly.
Nice.
I'm also angry at fucking Ubisoft at this moment.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Me
angry,
too.
Very
Hey,
angry.
I'm liking your segues, dude.
And I had to
Ever
level
since
up.
Rafa showed
I
up,
had to
you've
level
been
up.
getting
Yeah,
really good.
you're siphoning my mojo.
What? That's
You
not
are.
what's happening. That's
It
not,
feels
I'm
like
not
it.
siphoning anything. What's happening here is
No, you're finally understanding how to segue.
You're stealing.
No, that's not. Look, I knew how to segue forever. I had a thing going where I would segue horribly on purpose, but you guys did not understand.
That was a thing.
So
That's a really
That's a
horrible
terrible
thing.
thing to
Yeah,
do.
That's a really.
was-
said,
it was
"Hey,
funny.
you know, it'd be great
I
it's
if I
like
suck."
intentionally being bad.
I personally enjoyed it every time because you guys would get just unreasonably upset at my horrible segues, and the more upset you guys would get, the more power I had.
He was siphoning from us like what we do in the shadows.
Yeah, I was
like
Colin Robinson
with
with the bad segues, but you know, I'm gonna be a team player. I'm gonna give you guys good segues.
Alright,
Little,
good.
But you
little
know,
side note, y'all should watch what we do in the shadows. It's a
That
really
is
good
a
show.
phenomenal
It's a
show.
great show.
It's a really good
It's
show.
a great show.
I also have a segue to go from there, but I didn't even get to the first topic yet. So here's the thing: I'm upset.
Hold on, champ.
I'm going back.
Oh,
I'm
Alex,
upset.
look at- okay.
I'm upset.
You
I'm
said-
back to Matt.
You said I am the greatest. Go ahead.
So, Ubisoft.
I love Ubisoft.
I have a love-hate relationship with them.
You know.
Every week, it seems weekly at this point. I either love them this week and I
Mhm.
fucking hate them the next week.
They got the Rainbow Sixes.
This week,
I love Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six is a
Assassin's
phenomenal.
Creed.
That's always been a phenomenal series.
Valhalla's been. I mean,
Rainbow
Assassin's Creed
Six.
been up and down, but you know they brought it back with the Odysseys and the
Yeah, yeah.
Origins. Valhalla's coming
Nah.
now. You know, good stuff.
So here's the thing. Now they've over the last year, maybe a little more than a year at this point. I will say year. I'm gonna say year.
Yes.
They have been playing and teasing with one of their bigger franchises
tickling your balls.
that the newer generation of gamers might not be too privy on. I'm talking, of course, about the Splinter Cell franchise.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dance Dance Revolution.
Never talking about Dance Dance
Oh, no,
Revolution. I don't
I'm
even.
sorry,
it's
Dance
Just
Central.
Dance.
Dance
Is-
Central.
Is it Dance Central?
Isn't it Just Dance?
It is Just Dance.
Oh, Just Dance.
I'm sorry, it's
You guys
Dance.
are just naming every dance game that came
It's
to your
Dance.
mind.
It's
just
All right.
Dance. I'm
We already
sorry.
said
Can I
DDR,
get back?
I'm sorry.
You guys have been disrespecting my grief and anger and my
I got
negative
orange
feelings.
juice, so I feel really good right now.
You about to have
Yeah.
orange juice all over that very nice sweater, and
I
then
had-
I'm gonna offer to wash it, and you're not gonna get it back.
I had coffee and my Flintstone vitamins today.
Can I get back to being upset, please? I haven't even
Wait,
said
Rafa,
what.
this is the Alex rant we wanted. Hold on, go
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
You can't
Now
just
introducing the Alex rant.
Alex
And Alex says,
rant.
"Oh, I'm so mad."
I'm angry.
I'm here. I can
Go
say
ahead.
it myself.
I'm
No, it's the setup.
Here's
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
here's the thing about
You
that.
know what grinds my gears?
I'm angry. Go ahead, Alex. I'm sorry.
Alex, go ahead. You're right.
Welcome to the Alex rant.
Now introducing.
Hey, come on, man. Let me get.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Can I
sorry,
get?
sorry,
I'm gonna
sorry,
go.
sorry.
I'm gonna go on my rant.
Tell
now.
him, Alex.
All right, here we go.
It's almost good.
So I started
No,
a
no,
YouTube channel
wait,
with
wait,
two buffoons, and they just won't shut the fuck up.
That's
Hey,
not
that's-
All
Ubisoft.
right, Alex, do the thing where you say something, but you leave a pause in between. Go ahead.
Throw a punch because he's mad.
Wait, okay.
There's so many
Go ahead.
directions right now.
Go ahead, Alex.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna say something and throw a pause. Is that what?
Yeah,
you're
do that.
Like Stone
Like-
Cold.
But no, but like you're ranting.
You
Put
want
a pause.
Stone
in
Cold
Can
is
I-
like Ubisoft. What? Fuck you.
But don't say what though.
Can I?
But instead it's a
I am
punch.
not gonna do any of that. Can I just get to the
Yeah,
topic?
go ahead. Go.
I've been trying to set it up for the
You're right,
longest
you're right,
time.
you're right.
Yo,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
so the newer generations of gamers might not be privy to the Splinter Cell franchise because it hasn't been around for the better part of this decade. We had
Okay, I can't.
we
Agree, I
had-
can't agree with that
fine,
one.
it's fine. We had Splinter Cell Blacklist was the last one, but even that one had a little bit of dirt on it because they replaced the main voice of Sam Fisher.
Well, I looked into. Oh, I didn't look into it, but I was watching videos on that. The reason why is what's the guy who plays Sam Fisher? The guy.
I was gonna say Michael Fassbender. That's not who it is.
Isn't it the guy from 24?
I don't know his name,
I know
but
his name,
he's in
but-
Starship Troopers.
Guy from 24.
Hold on, I know his
Guy
name.
from
I know.
24.
Ironside, Michael Ironside.
Michael Ironside. He wanted to be
Yeah, that's a cool
done
last
with
name.
the. He sounds like a badass.
he sounds awesome.
And
His
then
voice
he
is
was
awesome.
Splinter Cell. Was a badass.
But in 2013, they replaced him with Eric Johnson. That was,
Yes.
who the fuck? Eric Johnson. But it looks like Michael Ironside is back as Splinter Cell. But that's part of my.
When?
It says from 2018 to 2020, he's back as Splinter Cell.
Maybe
So,
it's for the.
Siege.
it's why I'm
For
mad.
Siege.
Can I?
Wait, hold up. I wanted to say that, well, because no, I'll let you get to it. But it's like Ironside said that he didn't want to come back for Blacklist because he said he was like, there's nothing else you can do with the character. He was just done with them altogether. He was just done with it. But now that we just lied on ourselves and said that he's back for 2020, I guess, because he doesn't have to do anything, and then you can segue. Go ahead.
Alex, let me show you how to rant. Okay.
You guys aren't letting me talk.
Robin, let him talk. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get. You don't. What are you gonna rant about? You don't even give a fuck about this.
Tell him.
I'm trying to freaking say
The
that
rant.
goddamn Ubisoft has been teasing. Splinter Cell has been teasing the fan base that they built up on one of their biggest fucking franchises with, hey guys, look, you see these 3 goggles here? Hey look, remember this? Remember these 3 goggles? You like Sam Fisher, right? You like Splinter Cell? Well, guess what?
Yup.
Here's a mobile game where he's the main character, and this game fucking sucks. And here's all the Rainbow Six Siege people in it too. Not a Splinter Cell game.
Well,
wait. I'm not done. Here's 3 more goggles. You like these goggles? Oh well. Hey, guess what? We're taking that and putting it in a fucking Rainbow Six Siege. Huh? You guys like it? No, not Splinter Cell. Oh, guess what? Hold on. Yeah, we hear you. Wait, what?
Yes.
You don't like that? You didn't want Sam Fisher in these games. You wanted him to have his own.
I want a Splinter Cell game.
You want a Splinter Cell. You want a Splinter Cell back.
Yes, Ubisoft.
Well, here's what I have for you. An anime. Oh, here's a Splinter Cell fucking anime.
Yeah,
is that what you want?
Woo.
Is that what you want?
Oh, they do have that,
Wait,
yeah.
no.
I do.
No, still not happy?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys wanted a Splinter Cell game.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you should have just said that from the beginning.
I did, but it's okay.
How about this VR game? You want a Splinter Cell VR? Will that make you feel better?
Yes.
No.
They're making a Splinter Cell VR game.
A VR experience. And an Assassin's Creed experience. They're doing it to both. They're doing an Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell VR game.
Now, Assassin's Creed, fine. They whore that franchise to death anyway. We're on Assassin's Creed 35. Not including spin-offs.
Now.
It's fine. I'm
Assassin's
cool.
Creed sucks.
I'm cool. I don't care about that.
No, they're actually really good now, Ralph. You should try them.
It's again not my point of rant.
Mm-hmm.
My point of rant is the Splinter Cell side of it.
I'm with you there. Pal.
Now, when they dropped the cool little, poster with the goggles hanging out, I was like, oh shit, hold on.
Cell game.
It's a Splinter Cell game. Those bastards are either remastering the first one or something. VR.
Yeah.
fucking R.
But we have VR.
I don't care if I have VR, John. That's not the way I want to experience a Splinter Cell game.
No.
Not the way at all.
I don't want to squat in my room for 20 hours.
Now, here's the thing. I'm purchasing this game angrily at that because
Look at
I
you.
want to record content for the channel. Only reason why, because the last time we have played VR games together, especially now that Rafa's back, that was one of the most funniest videos that we have put out.
I had a fun time.
That is the only reason why.
But what if it turns out to be really good, Alex?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Half-Life Alyx was really good,
Yeah.
and I don't give a fuck about that game.
Yeah, you do.
You see what I'm saying? Like that my problem is, if this was in addition to the regular Splinter Cell franchise coming back, cool, fine. I don't care. But there's a fan base waiting for another one. You've been teasing. You know what we want. Don't give us other shit.
What if this is kind of like a
build-up
dip
to
your
it.
toe exactly to another Splinter Cell game? You know, because Assassin's Creed also has a VR experience, but they're making Valhalla, and they're not going to stop making the Assassin's Creed games. Maybe this is kind of like, what's hippin' now? VR.
VR is not hippin' now.
It is hippin' now.
It's not hippin' now.
It's not as hippin'. It's not like it's hippin' now as everything else, but
it's not hippin' now.
It is hip,
It's pretty hip.
and it's now because it's
Yeah.
happening right now.
Here's the thing about VR. It's happening. What I said was going to happen years ago. I don't know if it was on this podcast. It might have been on the other one. It's a phase, just like every other thing that they're doing, and it's gonna go away.
I don't think so.
It's gonna go away.
No.
No, but listen.
It's gonna go away. Or let me kind of walk it back a little bit. It's never gonna be as big as people want it to be. It's not.
I agree, but I'm saying like
I disagree.
is it going to be as big as like console gaming or PC gaming?
Never.
No, I don't think so.
Never.
Hold
Hold on. That's a whole conversation to have. I want to have
I'm
it.
trying to tie it back in, but you keep opening your goddamn mouth. Now I know how you feel.
Welcome.
Anyway, yes, it's not going to be as big as like console gaming or PC gaming. I get that, but it is now. It is a thing that is It's still being experimented with. It's still happening. Half-Life, Alex, opened the door for shit to happen. Okay. and they can and maybe restore some sort of faith in VR gaming, because nothing was done like Half-Life Alyx, right? So what if
Custom Robo.
shut your mouth? What if that they are trying to experiment with VR because it's something that's hip and now. This will cause YouTubers and them to play it and shit like we just said we would. Shut the fuck up. And then that will show the youngins, the new kids, what this game is, and that will lead to a new title. You know what I'm saying? What if it is a plan to bring Splinter Cell back? You know what I'm saying? Bring it back for the younger kids to see how this shit's gonna go for real.
They put him in Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
That is the one of the biggest streamed games.
I agree, but it's not
in there.
It's not the same. And you and I both know.
I know.
You know, Splinter Cell is not the same as Rainbow Six Siege.
But here's my counterpoint to that. VR games, especially like Half-Life Alyx, these story-driven games, have a low shelf life on the internet.
It's a story-based,
exactly.
yes.
So then they're not. Once they beat it, that's pretty much it for that. They're gonna get publicity for all about a month, if that, for YouTube, right? I'm not saying the game's not gonna sell anymore. I'm saying that as far as that capitalizing on that, maybe a month. Honestly, 2 weeks, but a month, especially with how fast shit just changes on YouTube.
Right.
Rainbow Six Siege, and the Rainbow Six franchise now has been constant.
I agree.
So the move to putting Splinter Cell on that, if it's hey, here's the youngins, look at this guy, that makes more sense than dropping a VR game.
Well,
that's number one. Number two, VR is not. It's more accessible now with the release of the Quest and the Quest 2 coming out, sure, but it's still very expensive to get into. Not only that, you need a PC, a good PC, to play these games.
Well, question: did they mention anything about it being on PC or PlayStation? Because PlayStation also has the VR.
Okay.
And I think what the hell? I'm sorry, Hitman VR is going to be on the PlayStation.
I'm glad you bring that up. That goes right back into my very expensive to get into, because now you need to own a PlayStation and then you need to buy the VR system.
Right.
So it's not as accessible. So meaning not everybody's going to get to play it.
I get what you're saying.
Not only that, not everybody is interested in VR. That's a plan. Not everybody's interested in VR like that.
I get what you're saying, but you see how no press is bad press. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of the way I see it, and I'm hoping the best. I'm hoping this is like what I pray is what they're doing. Is they're kind of doing like that rule of three. Splinter Cell is in that mobile game that's not that great, right? Splinter Cell is in Siege, which is really popular. Now Splinter Cell is doing VR. So now people are thinking of Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell, and then they drop an actual Splinter Cell game.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
now, that's nice.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That's nice and dandy on the merit of hope. If it's not that,
well, then it's just Sam Fisher's in VR and it's bullshit.
welcome. Thank you.
I'm on your side,
Now we're here.
bitch. I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
Nah.
I'm trying to be devil's advocate.
Wow.
Nah. Incorrect. All I'm saying is, give me a new Splinter Cell.
I want to Splinter Cell.
That's it.
And matter of fact, just if it's that Sam Fisher's old or some shit, just do it. Just
No, I honestly at this point just remaster the first one.
Remaster it.
Remaster the first one. That's it. Everybody's remastering. It's a cash grab. You want money? Remaster the first one. At least give us something that we would actually enjoy. Remaster it. Update the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Give it a full remaster treatment. The story of the first one's good. It still holds up.
Yeah,
it's good. Just fix it, and there you go. Done.
Just make a double agent.
Ooh.
So like co-op espionage.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's nice too. But the first one, remaster the first one.
Alex.
Yes.
Let me show you how to rant. Okay. So
he's waiting. He's
waiting
not
this
whole time.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. He wasn't listening.
He wasn't
paying attention. He has no input on it because he doesn't care about.
He was.
I know.
He had a joke because he tried to start this joke off earlier.
I know.
And all he did was, I'm just gonna stay right here mentally. So when this ends,
I'm not gonna input anything into the conversation. I'm not gonna. I'm just
okay,
gonna wait for my side.
Fine. Check it. I'm glad they're making VR. You guys are a bunch of idiots. You're a bunch of children. VR is great.
You don't even have VR.
Huh?
You don't have VR.
Oh, no. Actually, I actually have a point without me joking around. VR at a certain point is going to be bigger than anything else, and you guys are old men and behind times.
I like VR.
That was a point.
Yes. Because you were saying like, oh, VR is just a fad.
It is.
VR is it's not. It's the future.
It doesn't sound like you. That's your point.
Would you like me to continue?
Oh, real quick. That doesn't sound like Rafa believes in it. He's just.
Right.
It sounds like he's just a contrarian.
Yeah.
I know. I do believe it though.
You want to know why you're wrong?
Why am I wrong?
Because just the sheer amount of space that it requires to have VR. That's number one.
Right. Okay.
VR
So like,
is a single. It's a single player experience
in 10
for the
years.
most part.
In 10 years, I bet you they're gonna have it way better for you.
I don't think it's gonna go away.
No, I'm not.
Is it gonna be as big as it was when it first came, or
No,
bigger than
in
anything
10
out right
years, they're
now?
gonna-
No,
in
I
10
don't think
years,
so.
they're gonna have it figured out.
I'm willing to bet that it's gonna go the way of Rock Band, Guitar Hero, that
No.
type of game.
I don't think so. No, not at all.
It's gonna
You're
evolve.
wrong.
I
You're wrong.
100% agree
You're
with
wrong.
myself.
Well, no shit,
Yeah,
dumb
when you're the one that's
ass.
saying
Well,
it.
we'll find out. We'll find out because VR's been around for a minute now. It has
How long has it been? Do you know?
a minute,
Okay.
a couple minutes.
Yeah.
It's been around. It's been around for
About
a
a
bit.
half an hour.
Yeah, it's been around for about half an hour at this point.
Understood.
No, I don't see it taking over anything. Honestly, PS4.
It's still new.
It's been around for a minute.
It's still new.
No,
yeah.
you can't sit here. Okay, yeah, it is still new, Alex. You can't sit here and say that it's in the same place as.
When did Oculus?
I'm not talking about year. I'm not talking about the year it came out. The games are just getting there. They've been called VR experiences. Half-Life is the first real game that we've ever had on a VR.
Custom Robo, which is the game you told me to shut the fuck up about earlier. That is it. Wow, you're so fucking educated. Did you know Custom Robo? I think it's actually called Custom Robo too. It's the game. You shoot robots and stuff. There's a game. That is a game.
Is it that one with oh, what the hell? That the Corridor Crew made? Is that one? Is that the one you're talking about? Or is that
No, that's
VR
Bonework,
is
and
not
that's
at the
Bonework.
point yet where you can compare
So,
it to other games.
The first Oculus came out in 2012.
okay.
The first one. So VR has been around before that, but mainstreamy, where consumers can actually buy a VR headset for them, 2012. That is 8 years at this point.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
a console generation of games.
And when did that
Okay.
Custom Robo game come out?
Okay,
Nah,
let
that's
me
not my point.
let me
Well, no,
let me
that's
tell
my
you- let me
point.
tell
When
you
did
something.
Custom Robo come out?
No, hold up, John.
Because
hold up.
wait, hold up. Because he's over here talking about it's been out
Right.
since 2012. Why isn't it big yet? When you know for a fact it was all about VR experiences. Now you only have 2 games, maybe 3, to
So-
tell me that are actual games. It's still young.
It's
It's still young.
way young.
It's fine. Young is
64
He's a
came out.
baby.
Like gaming in general is still young, and look where it is now. Like
what I was
you
gonna
can't
say.
sit here and
That's-
say that the VR because
okay.
it's been 8 years, it's gonna be in the same
We're
place.
doing that thing where we're
Exactly.
talking louder makes you right. Okay,
Because you
go
know
ahead.
you like to speak over me, and I'm trying to tell you my point.
Okay, go ahead.
That was my point. Did you hear it?
Can I say
Excellent.
my point? Because John.
Say your point.
Yeah, go ahead,
Say your
Rob.
point. Say your point.
Okay, remember when Pong came out? Remember the first?
I don't
want to
hear him no more, Alex. You could say
How long?
your
How long
point.
did Pong come out? Like what, in the 70s?
Gaming's only been I think it's 40 years old, maybe.
Right.
Right? It's like
You know
40 years old, do you know
when 80 years when after Pong came out, people were like, "What is this? Why isn't this made it yet?" It's a baby, Alex. It's still a baby.
That's what I'm saying.
okay.
So Pong was revolutionary, but okay, continue. Go
It
ahead.
was revolutionary.
Okay, go ahead.
VR is
right?
revolutionary.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll-
VR is
that's-
revolutionary.
I'll willingly give you that point, and it changes nothing. But go ahead, take that.
It does
Take
change everything.
Oh no, it doesn't change anything.
That-
Go ahead, take it.
Yes, it does. That's it. That's all. That was my whole point.
Oh, Pong came out fucking 80 years ago. That was your point.
No, my point was, first of all,
I feel like me and Rafa are saying the same thing, but I said
First
it
of all,
better.
back up with that sass.
No,
For
because
real.
I hear it in your voice.
Yeah, no, yeah. I
Fight
know.
him.
There is. I'm not gonna
Fight him
no,
right now.
I'm not violent. I'm not gonna do that.
I'll
just,
narrate for the audio listeners. Like, okay, Alex
Yo,
is
swung.
suplexing
I'm not
Rafa.
gonna. I'm not gonna swing.
Stone punch.
This
Rafa
isn't
stone
worth
punches.
that.
Rafa
Yeah.
stone punches.
I would never lay hands on Rafa.
Take that, Alex.
Rafa's
Here-
beating his ass.
Here's the thing. Here's the
I'm
thing.
proud
Alex is
chopping him.
losing.
You guys are
Here we
saying.
go.
You guys are saying.
There you go for audio
that
listeners.
karate chop sounded like a punch. You guys are your points that you're making are very valid, and let me make myself clear.
That's it.
I do like VR. When we have played it, I've enjoyed it.
And that's it.
Aside from recording it. No, okay, that's fine. I like a lot of things. I like War of the Monsters. I love War of the Monsters. War of the Monsters revolutionary. Didn't do anything. Didn't
not
go anywhere.
revolutionary.
It was okay. I'm not playing with you.
Did you say roll it?
Revolutionary.
It's
Revolutionary.
No, it's
game.
It
not.
is not.
You
Okay.
bugging.
Look at
You
go-
bugging.
You guys
You
can
know,
look up
you
the
know
history.
what? You know what's more revolutionary than that? The Godzilla ones, the Godzilla games.
I would say so.
Without War of the Monsters, you wouldn't get those. But okay, continue. So
Who
here's the
came? Which
thing.
one came out first?
War of the
No,
Monsters.
wait. I want to hear Alex's
What
point.
monsters
War of the
not come out before
I-
Godzilla?
Rafa, shut up. Let him speak.
We
I got
don't
you,
wanna
Alex.
go-
Don't
we
worry.
want to go down here.
Oh my God, you got a bunch of
Well,
goldfish.
technically no, because the Super Nintendo Godzillas came out before. So
Exactly.
point for you.
No,
Look,
Rampage. Shut up. Got him.
Godzilla came out before that.
Then Rampage?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No,
Rampage 1, Rampage 1, Rampage 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rampage, yeah.
Hey, shut up. So
I was
here's,
trying to
here's
help
the
you.
thing. Here's the thing. Let me just understand what you guys are, what the point you guys are trying to make before,
I'll handle this, Rafa. Yes.
before I
Take it,
say
John.
my point, because we could have we could actually be talking about two very different things and arguing for no fucking reason. Now,
Very likely.
my question to you guys is, when you guys say that VR is gonna do whatever it is you guys are saying, make this clear for me. Are you guys suggesting that VR is going to be gaming? It's going to be the way to game like consoles is right now? Is that what you guys are suggesting?
No. And I said, and that just shows to me that you were not listening to what I said, because
So
I
I asked for you to clarify.
okay, what I said was, and I'm saying it again, is that no, I don't think that gaming or VR is going to take over console or PC. I don't think it's ever going
Not
to do
yet.
that. I don't, okay,
that.
okay, Rafa might be,
Okay,
but I'm not saying that.
So my beef isn't with you.
Okay, no.
Because I fine, we're on the same point.
I'm saying that I think VR will be another pillar in gaming. I
It's
think
already
that,
one of those. I give
no,
you that.
well, okay, but I'm saying it will have its time in the sun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's gonna be the next evolution. Well, I hope it is, because I think maybe like way later down the line.
That's what I mean.
I'm talking in the near future, maybe 10, 15
near
years.
Near future, no, that's not what I'm talking.
I'm
about.
talking like where we at now with everything. It will be a pillar because the games are barely getting there. We're barely getting full-fledged games
Agreed.
for
Right.
VR. Half-Life
Right.
Alyx, the combat robot thing you're talking about, the
Boneworks, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Boneworks,
Right.
Quarter Digital. They're all essentially all VR games are experiences up to this point, not counting those. I'm saying as far as its lifespan, 8 years is not a long time for this technology. We're just seeing these new full-fledged games with full-fledged stories and narratives.
Cool.
So for this to work, I think we're going to be like, I'm saying it'll be there. It's going to be fine. Not that it's going to take over or anything like that.
It will though.
Okay, so you and me agreed up to a certain extent. I still believe at some point we agree up until
Where
a
VR
years
will,
down the line,
yeah,
it'll
where
end
VR
up.
is going to land.
Yeah, I think 100% it's gonna go the way of Rock Band. It's gonna go the way of that, where it was the biggest thing ever, revolutionary. Oh my God, it's gone.
No.
Right? It's gonna be overdone at some point, and it's gonna go. That's what
Mhm.
that's what I think is gonna happen, because just when it becomes popular, and this happens with fucking everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it maybe it's not even fair to compare it to gaming, because it is game. It's part of gaming, right?
Yes.
It's gonna blow up. I do agree with that. It hasn't quite blown up yet because it's still young. I agree with that. And if I said that, if it sounded like I didn't agree with that, my mistake. I said that wrong. I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's still young, correct? Down the line, it's gonna be an explosion. There's gonna be a bunch of good games for it, real games,
Mm-hmm.
and then the gimmick is up. And we're not
But
going
it's
to
not
want
a
to do
gimmick,
that.
though.
It's you can argue it's a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick.
I will argue
It's a different way to experience the game.
Yes, I will argue against that. It's not a gimmick for that very reason that we're getting full-fledged games for the Oculus and the VR and the HTC Vive, all that. Kinect never got that stride.
No, it didn't.
The Kinect never got that stride.
Kinect is in VR. I'm not that.
It's
That's
not.
not, that's not the same thing.
But you're talking about gimmicks, and I'm saying that.
Kinect was a gimmick, yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's
that was a gimmick.
that
I ain't gonna fight you
I
on
think
that
that the Oculus passed its gimmick cycle.
Just because it changes things and is revolutionary and it gives you different ways to experience does not make it not a gimmick. Just because it works and it works well doesn't mean it's not a gimmick. You killed the whole team.
I killed everybody. I'm not disagreeing with you.
So,
yeah.
So my thing, my point is, and then I'm gonna let Rafa speak his piece because he seems to think otherwise.
Rafa's very the future is now.
No, he thinks otherwise. He thinks we're gonna go Ready Player One with it, and
Yes,
I don't
I
think
do.
that at all. Strictly just because of the amount of space that it takes, and gaming is sort of returning back to in-person experiences.
Couch gaming and all that.
Yeah, it's reverting back, not reverting. It's returning to that experience you have with the people closest to you. VR, the way it is right now, and the way it's gonna be for a long time, just because it's right here and it's you in the game, is gonna be a very lonely experience. But not lonely to this, like, you're not, obviously there's multiplayer games you can talk to people, but I'm saying it's not very couchy. We can't do this with VR.
It's not accessible, is what it is.
Right.
You're arguing its
and
accessibility.
that's a separate point, but also that. And which gaming is, look at Xbox, look at everything Nintendo's, everybody's marketing campaign, everything is all about playing together, all about accessibility.
Right.
That's the way we're going to go. That's what made gaming the way it is. It's not the game. The game is obviously a big part of it, but it's the community. It's that part of it that made it grow so much. The involvement of other people. You with VR, it's just you in there, which is enough, which is cool. Don't get me wrong.
It's awesome.
But I don't think it's gonna take over consoles or PC ever.
That was never the point I was trying to make.
Well, no, I'm
just saying, like, I'm more so talking about, and to tie it back to Splinter Cell, that I think it will be a strong pillar in the gaming community, not to steal the thunder of anything else, because people have their preferences. That's the whole reason why there's different systems and shit.
Right.
But I think, like, for Splinter Cell to work and do the thing that I hope it does, which is, like, give it its time in the light for it to have a resurgence, VR isn't that bad. Like, it's not a bad place. Am I happy with that outcome? No, because I want a Splinter Cell game. But for it to be in VR, I don't think, like, well, I hope it's not just, like, the gimmicky VR experience, and it is, like, a Half-Life Alyx full-fledged story with immersive gameplay and shit like that. I think it might be good for Splinter Cell. Am I happy with it? No. But I hope that it does the thing for Splinter Cell. I just want to keep, because sometimes you like to fucking come in.
No, I got
it.
You literally said the same thing to me like 8 times.
We kept arguing. So
Rafa.
Let me tell you why y'all wrong, okay?
Why am I wrong? I'm more on your side than his.
No, that's just my opening statement. Okay.
It's just the opening.
We're starting off just incorrect, huh?
Yeah. So I don't disagree with you, Alex.
You disagree with me?
I don't disagree with both of you up to a certain extent. In our lifetime, it's not going to take over, but at a certain point in the future, it will take over, because with technology, things are going to get easier to, like, with the memory and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember back in the day we used to have floppy disks and CDs, and now we have like a little. I'm sorry.
Right, you're talking about the advancement of the VR technology, right? I get that.
Exactly. So at a certain point, it's gonna get to a point that it's not gonna take up the whole room, so you can use.
It's already there. It's there now. The Quest. You don't need the whole room.
Okay. Well, it's gonna get even easier from there, right? So that's my point. My only point is that it is gonna take over years from now. Like, we're gonna be long gone by that point.
But I want to play it.
That's the only point I'm making.
That's not fair.
Like, we're gonna be dead by that point. I'm pretty sure my children's children are gonna be dead by that point.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it's gonna be
This is morbid.
years down the line.
You can't even argue.
What does that have to do with?
No way.
What does that have to do with what the hell we're talking about right now?
That was my only point. That at a certain point in time,
this conversation derailed into, is VR gonna become the main way to game?
And at a certain point in time in the future, it will.
That comes with your
That's
harbored feelings for VR and a Splinter Cell game. It's all connected.
Whom?
To you.
No,
It all connects back to you, Alex.
my conversation. There was two things happening here. They're connected merely because Splinter Cell has a VR game coming out.
Yes.
But I even before that got announced, years ago, it was on the probably Super Fun Time show. I don't remember what it was, but when VR first started coming out and we had a podcast,
you said it was a gimmick.
I said it was a gimmick, and I said that it's not gonna take over. It's not,
and it will take over.
There's no point in having this conversation because I have you. You said in like 200 years it'll take over.
Yeah, like in 200 years. Yeah.
We might not be here in 200 years. We might not be here in 20. Like, matter of fact, I can argue that.
I really want to get off of this, but now I gotta play devil's advocate. Why is it invalid when he says that, but you can say no, it's not?
Well, here's why. Because
you,
if we look at,
and I'm sorry that I'm even giving this any more time.
Here, I got a very valid reason for it. So if we remove the veil of gaming from it, and we look at worldwide events and everything that's happening, right? Let's do that for once on this podcast. Let's just take the veil. Scientists and everybody's literally saying that we're not going to last 200 years on this planet if things don't change, right? That's fact. I'm not making that up. That's fact. They're saying that. We're not going to get no fucking VR takeover. The planet's not going to make it that long. Speaking realistically.
The moon?
Okay.
So that's done with that conversation.
PlayStation.
Hey, that conversation. Hold on. I got some.
Please, can we?
Hey, Rafa fucked that up.
Yeah, he did. There's so many other things.
I messed that up.
There's so many other things. You know what else fucked up?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sony.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let it slide.
Thank you.
I thought I used you. For a second.
Yes, use him. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's drive the fuck up out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
But I'm right though.
No, you're not. Continue.
I am right. I am right.
Sony fucked it up. Sony fucked it up.
So, guys, very big thing happened this week. The PlayStation 5 showcase. Right? Sony showcase? PlayStation showcase. Whatever.
PlayStation showcase.
Lot of big announcements came with it. A lot of big announcements. Now, personally, to me, Alex.
You are Alex.
Some of those announcements I could not give two fucks about.
Right.
Sorry. I find, like,
Like which one?
New Final Fantasy came out. I don't care.
I'm gonna tell Eric.
No, Eric loves it. Eric loves Final Fantasy. And I, again, when I say these things, and the reason I say to me is because
It's
I'm not. Yeah, A, it's me, and B, I'm not saying these shouldn't have come out. Who cares? Fuck that. No, I'm just saying to me,
You're
those
saying
announcements.
personally, you don't
Personally, that does not interest me.
Right.
So the PlayStation Showcase happened. We got a lot of big announcements. I don't take away that they're huge though. They are huge announcements. The next Final Fantasy, the next entry in the main Final Fantasy, the next main entry in the next Final Fantasy. John Hector edited that out.
I'm not doing that.
He said, "I'm not doing it." That's
Hector
big.
edited.
It's like Final Fantasy 47 or something. Who knows?
16.
16. That's the one.
Although there is like probably 47
There's
because there's
probably
like sub
way more than
ones.
that. Yeah. It's coming out huge, big, great. Happy for that fan base that they're getting a new game. It's
Good
always
for
it's always
them.
good, and it looked pretty decent. I was interested from
Yes.
what I saw.
The last one was fun.
The
You
one with the
played
car.
15?
The one with the car, yeah.
Yeah. See, I only know it for the car. That's it.
I want to play 15, but I don't know if I can get into that right now. I don't have
I think
the.
it's in the Game Pass actually.
It is.
It is.
It is.
So the thing about Final Fantasy is, me and turn-based RPGs, I just don't get along. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I don't
Pokemon.
like them. I didn't beat Sword or Shield. I didn't beat it.
I beat
can't.
Sword and Shield.
I get bored.
I didn't get the DLC for
if
it.
if a turn-based RPG is 20 plus hours long, I'm not gonna finish it.
Paper Mario.
I didn't finish it.
I also didn't finish it.
So I'm done pretending that I'll get into the next turn-based RPG. I'm sorry, it's not for me.
So you hate Pokemon?
I don't hate Pokemon. I didn't say I hated it. I just said I don't beat them. I don't play them because I get really bored after a while. Like it's super. Like they're the most repetitive game on the planet.
So you're saying
to me.
Pokemon's boring?
I say it's repetitive, and you can't even argue.
And that's just straight facts.
You can't argue with me there.
And that's just straight facts. Can we continue on
But
PlayStation,
why,
not Nintendo?
why I brought that up is because Final Fantasy, as of late, has not been turn-based.
Nope.
It has been
No.
more action RPG oriented. Now,
Yeah.
my main gripe with Final Fantasy was the turn-based, and they got off of that a bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to become more interested in them.
You should play 15
I just might.
so you can get a feel of it. It's fun.
I just might.
That's what the fuck you
Because
say.
like that's what I'm getting at. Like especially the 16 that got teased, it looked pretty interesting. Like that should look crazy. From there, I mean, I'm not gonna go in order with the showcase, but they announced some other stuff like Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Ooh, I don't care about that.
Who is that?
Special edition.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Devil May Cry 5 came out already, right? It's been out.
I'm so sorry.
It's cool.
guys.
It's cool. It's been
I
out on
hate
this
you.
console generation. They're getting a port. It's a glorified
okay.
port.
It's like the deluxe edition of games.
Okay,
in,
because that's also on the Game Pass.
yeah. So it's just a special edition.
it's just a special edition. I think they're adding new content and a new character.
yeah.
As they port it over to PS5. I
Which-
played that Devil May Cry. It's really fun. It's really good. I never beat it, but it's really really good. I don't really care if it's on the next console.
Yeah. That's
I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it on this one.
How often do you guys beat games? Like fully beat games? I do this thing where before you guys answer,
Hold on. There you go.
I do this thing where I start games, but I rarely finish them.
It depends on the game.
It depends. Like
and sometimes I'll go back way down the line and
Yeah.
beat it later. I did that with Shadow Warrior 2. I did that with Shadow Warrior 2.
like I was doing what you were doing, what you are doing for the last couple of years, but this year, I don't know if because of how everything went, I've beaten like the most games I've ever beaten. Like I went back and beat Resident Evil 7 and I beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which that is like 40 games in itself.
I beat all the Assassin's
Yeah.
Creeds.
So I like, and now I don't know what happened, what changed, but I don't know if I got some of my attention span back, but I'm able to sit down and actually play through a whole experience before getting off of it. Like Ghost of Tsushima, I beat that. Last of Us 2, I'm still playing through that.
I beat Sekiro.
Yeah. So like this year, I was able. I talked about this before on the podcast, but I used to game like on my phone. Like I'm playing games, but I'm on my phone texting and stuff like that at the same time. So I'm not really connected to it. So therefore, if I do that to a game, I'm not gonna beat it because I'm not invested. So far this year, I've been able to just clear everything and just focus on it. And
Okay, lit.
great.
I feel like for me is that it's not that I don't have an attention span, is that they Are you telling me to hurry up, John? You
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
Because you're just off talk. Can we talk about Sony, please?
Sorry, I know I'm derailing it, but let me just finish my point, bitch.
I guess I'll play video games.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyways, Alex, like I
I'm
was
listening.
saying,
Can you just?
my point was that I feel like for example, this year I beat all the Bioshocks again from start to finish, all three of them. And I feel like maybe it's just that these games aren't really catching my attention like before. Like there's something special about those Bioshock games that really got to me. And these new games, I mean, I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, right? So I that right there could be the one game that I'm just gonna marathon it when I play it, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like some of these games they don't have that spice, that oomph that some of these older games have.
Well, it depends on what games you're picking.
True.
What have you tried to play?
And can you really say? And can you sit there and really say that you gave a game a chance?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, downloading a game off Game Pass and playing it for 10 minutes.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Like
No.
actually sit there and
Like,
try to be.
Because for Ghost of Tsushima, it took me maybe 2-3 hours to actually get into it. Because at the first hour, Ghost of Tsushima, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
What game? What's the name of that? I'm playing Quantum Break right now.
I heard that game is terrible.
No, it's fun. I like it. I'm in the third act right now.
Maybe
But I've downloaded and deleted that game like 5 times already.
I'm gonna just say this now. Maybe it's just that the games aren't catching you. Maybe you just like shit games. Because Quantum Break is not good.
Have you played it?
No, but it's universally hated.
Oh, so how you know it sucks? You just
It's
follow,
universally
what
hated.
everybody else says?
Well,
if everybody else
universally hated,
if everybody else says shit tastes delicious, you're gonna eat some shit.
So Sony showcase happened, and they
I
show
might.
some Spider-Man gameplay. And they hold on, if somebody's saying shit, if the general consensus of the population is that shit tastes good, then shit tastes good. I'm not letting you do that.
Yeah, like
so.
I said, I might try
Yeah,
it.
so
Oh, hold on, wait. If it says good,
Yeah, if it says
well, let's see.
if most of the population say, "Hey, shit tastes good," shit tastes
Rafa,
good.
if they tell you that this vehicle is 75% chance to fucking kill you in a car accident,
So Spider-Man Miles Morales gameplay was shown at the Sony showcase, and yay! That's all I can say about that.
Okay,
Wait, hold on.
Aren't you guys hyped?
I'm hyped.
Aren't you
I
guys
personally
hyped?
don't care.
Oh, John, here's the thing, baby boy.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Boricua.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Puerto Rican flag.
Now
baby.
let me hold on.
Puerto
Wait.
Rican flag.
I love the
Wepa.
Puerto Rican representation in Miles Morales. I
Arrojo
love.
Gandule.
Shut the fuck up, you Mexican.
Now you're being racist, and you need to
Hey.
pump your brakes. That's my job.
We're Puerto Rican. Let's tell this guy to shut the hell up.
Arrojo Gandules is delicious.
It is
It's delicious. I'm
It's
glad
the
you
best
like
rice
it.
out there.
Hey,
Anyway,
Hands down, you guys have the
hey,
best rice.
applause that.
Okay.
Applause our rice.
Arroz Gandules is the best rice.
Hey.
my thing is this. Okay, I do enjoy the representation of the Puerto Rican people. Okay, I think it's great. There's not much representation for Puerto Rican people, I think, in general, especially in gaming.
You know what's funny about that? I didn't realize that until I saw the Puerto Rican
I saw the
flag
Puerto
in
Rican
Spider-Man,
flag
and I was like,
Spider-Man, and I'm like, you know what? There's not a lot of Puerto Ricans
yeah, I'm like,
out
I haven't
here.
seen shit out here.
And
for
I
that.
and like this is the first time where I was like, well, I'll be damned.
No, you know,
I was like,
funny?
oh goddamn.
I was like, when I saw, I was like, oh, that's why representation's important.
You're like,
I was like,
oh, this makes me feel good.
Wow,
it.
you barely got it now. Huh?
Well,
I
Alex
never,
didn't give a
I
shit.
never was represented before. How am I supposed to know?
True. If you've
Yeah,
been
if I never
sheltered your
had
whole
it,
life, how do you know?
If I was never represented, how am I supposed to know that
You're
I like
relating
it?
to the white man, that's why.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, we were all raised that way. Say
That
I'm
is
wrong.
true.
All right, so
That is true.
I'm sorry that it took Miles Morales and the Puerto Rican flag on the screen to be like, hey man.
I think it's more so with Miles Morales. Like, yes, Miles Morales is an African American Spider-Man. Yes,
No.
but
No,
Yeah,
Puerto
he's
Rican.
he is
Puerto Rican.
also
half black.
listen to me. You shut
He's
the
half
fuck
black.
up.
They can't have that.
He is
Whoa.
also
We have that.
he is also Puerto Rican. He's also half Hispanic,
No, half
So-
Puerto Rican.
which is Hispanic. You
Only-
moron.
only Puerto Rican.
So I think that's great that they're emphasizing both aspects, and even in Multiverse they kind of like they touched on it, but they didn't really fucking do anything
his
with
mom
it.
had an accent.
His mom, he said he spoke Spanish like once.
Yeah.
But so like I like that they're like, hold up now, he's both. He's mixed. I like that. As far as Spider-Man, I don't really care anymore about the Spider-Man games, to be honest. I loved it when I played it, but as far as like playing as Miles Morales, I don't really care. Same thing with The Last of Us.
I'm fighting the urge to call you the R word.
Racist?
No.
Hey.
Radical?
No. We
Special handicap person?
yes, that one.
Oh, well, don't say
'Cause
that.
we said
Anyway,
we're gonna be better with that stuff.
Yeah.
well, that's good.
But I just want you to know that you're an R. There you go.
Now,
Why?
You're dumb.
Why?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
Why?
Because John, it's Spider-Man. Dumb.
Yeah.
So?
I do not want to play Spider-Man.
Like this.
Look how many people got mad because we couldn't play Spider-Man on the Xbox.
You got mad.
Yeah,
You-
because I wanted to play the Avengers game. The fuck?
With Spider-Man.
Okay. I didn't say I hate Spider-Man. Nowhere did I say I hate Spider-Man.
It sounded like you hate
I said I don't want to play
It
the.
sounded like
I said
you-
I don't want to play the Miles
You know,
Morales game.
actually,
a lot of BS
so
coming from you guys
hold on.
today.
Let's not derail. John, what it sounded like you said, you were cool with Spider-Man when he was white, but the second he became black and Puerto Rican, you
Yeah,
said I'm
exactly.
not interested.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh
what.
my
That's exactly what I'm
goodness.
saying.
That's
Oh my
exactly it.
goodness.
I'm like, what else can you possibly do? Like, okay, yeah, it's Miles Morales. I like that they're doing the whole thing with him, but it's like I'm not really that interested.
Are you interested in this Call of Duty?
It's fun.
Liar.
I like it.
Liar. What was he just saying before we started potty?
Yeah, wait, what was I saying?
You said you want this game.
You said that, idiot.
No, you said it by default.
No, I didn't
You
say
said
that.
it by
no, I didn't
by
say
elimination. I'm eliminated.
No.
You're eliminated.
Thank you.
No,
You said it.
No, I've been
Yep.
sticking with my guns.
So you don't want Call of Duty?
I didn't say I didn't want it. Man, like super. Do I want this super crazy? Like I want Valhalla or Cyberpunk? No.
Oh, I just got him.
Okay,
Okay, so Valhalla. You want the Assassin's Creed game. You want
Is
Assassin's
it
Creed
because
game
he's
before
white?
No. Although, no. Here's the thing. So you said.
What are you trying to say to me right
I'm
now?
trying to say it. If
Get 'em.
So you said
Get him,
you're
Alex.
not interested anymore because you feel like they did everything they could with Spider-Man.
Well, I'm just not. I didn't say that. I'm not interested.
Because
Well, just not
now
interested.
you had said words there that made me get into this point. Now don't make me. Don't
well,
leave me
sure.
out here.
I probably said, I'm like, what can they do with it, like this and
Okay,
that. But
all right, Assassin's
that's
Creed.
cool.
Boom.
Well,
Good job,
also,
Alex. Good
well,
job.
also
Good
with
job.
the Assassin's Creed, they're also tweaking their blueprint and
You don't think
everything
they're
like
tweaking
that.
this?
I'm sure they are.
Okay,
I'm just not interested. I don't know. Same thing with The Last of Us 2. I'm not interested in playing it.
Bigot.
I
Look at
don't
the
wanna
two
play
games.
it.
Look at the two games he named. Last of Us 2, you play as a female character who's a lesbian. You don't want
white?
to play it. Who's white? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
The
Oh, it doesn't matter
female
now.
lesbian.
Female
That's it.
lesbian
Okay.
overpowers the whiteness.
Overpowers whiteness. You don't want to play it. Bigot. Spider-Man became black and Puerto Rican on the next game. It's not even Spider-Man 2. It's a spin-off to celebrate Puerto Rican heritage only.
Right.
You don't want to play it. Bigot. Look at you. Assassin's
Dude.
Creed, though, you're into because you play as a white man.
Exactly.
or woman.
White man.
You are not allowed to listen to Daddy Yankee anymore.
Yeah, your Daddy Yankee card
Well, I
is
don't-
revoked.
I don't even listen to Daddy Yankee that
Because
much.
he's not a, I bet you listen to Charlie Puth, though.
Not really either.
Liar. Ed Sheeran is your favorite artist.
Exactly.
Who else is a white
I don't think
dude?
I like
Eminem is your favorite rapper.
Hey,
He is, though.
Oh.
He is my favorite rapper.
I mean,
though.
Eminem's pretty good.
Oh, you also like G-Eazy too, don't you?
No.
Yeah.
What? I can't say. I
Yeah.
haven't heard. any of
Look,
his
look
music.
at this.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Maybe I do.
goodness.
Maybe he does
my
good music.
own
You-
brother.
I liked Macklemore.
You hate,
He likes Macklemore.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, Blackmore. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Macklemore supports gay people. So.
Okay, well there you go. I'm
He gets a
progressive.
pass. John, I bet you hate Bad Bunny.
I did at first, but then I listened to his music. He's not that bad.
For a Puerto Rican.
Oh wow,
I'm
John.
Puerto Rican.
Wow. What is Uncle Ruckus?
I'm Puerto
Yeah.
Rican.
Anyway, cool. So they showed off Miles Morales. Look cool, whatever. I see what you're saying. I can honestly see
Fuck
why.
you!
Nah,
I can see
I'm
why.
hyped.
I'm hyped too. Don't get me wrong. I'm hyped, but I can see why. Looking from that gameplay specifically, it's like, oh, it's more of the Spider-Man game, but he's electric.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if they, who knows? Maybe if they show more gameplay, I might be actually very interested in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You swing
So
around the city and be like, "Hey, papi," like that.
now you're being racist.
Well,
and
what's that shit you said? Like, pásame por encima,
Pásame
coño.
por- Anyway, look. So that's cool. Excited for that one. Demon Souls, which is a remake to the PS3 Demon Souls,
Yes.
which a lot of people apparently didn't know. And by a lot of people, I mean Hector.
Dumbass.
He said, "Hey, is this like Dark Souls?" I'm like, "Hey, dumbass!"
It's like
Hector didn't know that Demon Souls came out first before.
No.
Oh my
you
God,
children who thought that
Hector,
why everybody
Dios
compares shit to
mío.
Dark Souls. Dark Souls is the spiritual successor
To Demon Souls.
to Demon Souls.
Right, so this is which Demon Souls came out on the PS3.
Yes.
It was a console exclusive. This is no different. It's a console exclusive to PlayStation 4, not on PC. Not on PC.
I think because I may have missed this when they showed the showcase. A lot of people thought that it was supposed to be on PC because I think it said exclusive for PlayStation, and I think at the bottom it said also for PC. But then the people on Twitter was like, apologies for the miscommunication. It's not on PC.
Yeah.
It's only on PlayStation, which is a common trend with PlayStation that we're going to find. Them kind of
A lot of the games that they announced
miscommunication,
at the end of it said exclusive to PlayStation asterisk,
which is not.
and then which and then right below it says also coming to PC, which by definition
It means it's coming to PC.
makes it not a PlayStation exclusive.
Right.
So, but a lot of games like that. But Demon Souls is a PlayStation exclusive.
It looks gorgeous.
That is probably the so far the only exclusive that me as a main Xbox player was like, because I love that game. But it also gives me a reason to get the PS5.
Yeah, I've never played Demon Souls. I would see you play it, and it looked like a terrible time.
It is a terrible time.
But
like
then,
in the best way.
Right.
Dark Souls.
Well, it's Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls and Demon Souls. But I really got into Dark Souls and Sekiro. So, like, I really like that style. I definitely want to try Demon Souls.
And it looks
beautiful. Gorgeous.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ, it looks great. If you look at the side-by-side, dude, even that first boss battle looks insane.
Yeah.
That I won't.
It's awesome. So that was good for them. What else? Main. I think that's the main things. I don't think they announced anything else big.
Are you stupid?
I don't think any other.
Yeah, no,
I don't
that's
think
it.
no huge announcement.
No,
I'm gonna take this
No,
PlayStation
Jesus.
controller and kick your ass.
That's all they
No,
announced.
I think. Wait. There's like. I think they're making a Raiden game because he's like
Who?
the God of Thunder or something, right? Raiden from Mortal Kombat. I think he's getting
yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh, well, no. I'm sorry. It's not Raiden. I think they're making a game on Thor Ragnarok. Is what it is.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah, which the Taika Waititi Marvel film. I think
Yeah.
they're making a
He
game on
can
that.
play as the rock guy.
Yeah. He plays Korg
Yeah,
the whole
Korg.
time. Yeah, I think that's what it is. What, John?
I'll kill you.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry, John. I
I
misread
put it in the notes.
I misread it. You meant the God of War Ragnarok got announced?
Yeah, you ass.
What?
What's that?
Oh,
What's that?
I don't know what that is. I've never
Sounds
heard
like
of
an
that.
indie game to me.
Yeah. Sounds like Minecraft to me.
Ugh, another
My
Minecraft.
nose is flared because you guys are making me mad with your bullshit.
No, okay. Obviously, the biggest thing to come from this, aside from the prices of the PlayStation, is they teased the God of War.
They confirmed
Ragnarok.
a sequel.
Which, yeah, I mean,
everybody knew
no
that was going to
surprise.
happen.
No
Is there a
surprise.
date for
But
it?
they confirmed.
So here's the thing: they didn't give a solid date, but they gave a year, and that shit's coming out next year.
Next
Ooh.
And
year.
that is amazing.
I'm super excited. That is, if that was going to be a console launch title, I would have gone PS5 all the way.
Oh, 100%.
That God of War is my favorite game. The 2019, 2016. When that game come out?
Why are you asking me questions like I know?
2017, 2018.
18. I'm gonna
The
say-
newest God of War 4.
God of War PS4.
I'm gonna
Like,
say
God of War
2018.
PS4 is my favorite game of
3
all
years? Yeah,
time.
that's about right.
I love that game.
Of all time?
Of all time.
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 All time.
My favorite game. I
Of
love
all
that
time.
game so much.
Of all time.
Of all time.
John?
Also Asteroids. But all time.
I was going to say.
I love that game so much. It was amazing. I still want to
More-
go back and play it and like 100% it. I do want that.
More than Ghost of Tsushima?
I haven't played it, so I don't really.
I just want to let him know he
I'm
didn't play
trying to
it.
think of other games we could ask John. That
When that year, when Red Dead came out same year, I was like, God of War deserves Game of the Year, not Red Dead.
Oh, it does. It did. Didn't it win it?
It did win it,
Okay.
and I was like,
There
good,
there you
good
go,
for
John.
it.
Look, you won.
Well, I was arguing good.
Okay, hold on.
Red Dead
Of all
2
time?
is good though.
I love that game so much, and if it was a launch title, I would have gone PS5 all the way. I don't give a fuck what it came out on
Better
Xbox.
than Super Mario World? Wrong.
Yeah,
You just looked at my poster and just threw that out.
you literally.
Well, that's Super Mario Brothers 3.
Well, hold on.
Different.
Better than Doom?
Wrong.
Got him. You like it more than Doom?
Better than Mortal Kombat
Same.
1? Wrong.
Yeah, for Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, it started the whole rating
That's not
system.
what we're talking about.
What the fuck are you
What are
doing?
you?
Better than
No, his favorite game. We're talking about favorite game.
Oh.
You like it more than Doom?
Oh boy, damn, you got my ass.
John, I already have it. I have it.
Yes.
Checkmate right here.
I already got him.
No, I have it.
Okay.
Super checkmate.
Okay, super. Okay, your checkmate got a cape on it.
Let me see.
Better than Roblox?
Oh fuck, you know Roblox is my mistress, Rafa. Why would you even put that in
knew
the
it, John.
air?
I know I can get
Why would you even put that in the air?
Are my speakers blowing up? What's
I
happening?
think so. It sounds like your speakers are going in.
Why are they going in?
That sounds like popping.
Yeah, they're popping.
Hold on.
That sounds terrifying. What is that? Are we gonna
Edit
blow
this
up?
out, John.
Rafa, why would you even bring that up? You know I like Roblox. You can't do that.
Okay.
My
I would
speakers are
say,
making
you know what?
popping noises.
I think yes. I think I like.
Yes
I,
to what?
I think I might like God of War more than Doom, because I was so
Wow.
immersed into the story of God of War.
I'm gonna kick you in the ass.
Now hold up, I love Doom. Okay,
No, not anymore.
Okay, I guess not.
Anymore, not anymore.
But
Sorry.
I was so immersed into the gameplay and everything of God of War that I just I have not felt that in any other game ever.
Liar.
What, Alex?
You've never been immersed in a video game before? That
Not
was the
like
first time?
that.
You never been immersed in Roblox?
Oh, when I won Employee of the Month, that was probably the biggest milestone of my
pizza
life.
You like it better than Witcher?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Than the first Last of Us?
Yes.
He doesn't. He's not the biggest Last.
I'm
of
not
Us
a.
fan.
I love the first one, but I don't give a shit about the second one, and I don't really give a shit about Last of Us.
Okay, fine. You like it, fine. Whatever. God of War Ragnarok got announced. John's horny about it.
I'm pretty horny.
I'm also. God of War's one of my favorite games too. I don't know why.
Oh, you my dick.
But
I never played it, so I can't tell
it's
you.
great.
It's fantastic.
It's such an amazing
fantastic.
game. Yeah. If it really was your favorite game of all time, I wouldn't even. Like I can't argue.
It's
with
not even
that.
a bad game to
No,
like.
it's not. It's not. I can see.
a
I
great
can see that
game.
definitely being somebody's favorite game. That's probably the biggest announcement. Now let's talk about blunders. Let's talk about fuck ups.
Look.
Let's talk about why the fuck y'all do that.
Because y'all PlayStation, some bonks. Because y'all PlayStation people like to be like, whoa, look at all the shit that we got, Xbox. But then you fuck up on everything else.
So here's the thing, right? So a couple months ago,
Yes.
in July, Sony came out. A Sony representative. I don't know the name. I'm not gonna go in there and look
Name's
at it.
Jack.
We're gonna call him Jack for ass. Jack
Sonny.
came
We'll call him
out.
Sonny,
Okay, Sonny.
who works at Sony.
All right.
Ooh, I like it, John.
All right, Sonny came out and said, "Don't worry, don't worry. We're gonna let you know when PlayStation pre-orders are gonna drop. Don't worry.
You say you're not going to have to rush to the stores to get your pre-order.
None of that.
It ain't going to be a surprise drop. You're going
Right.
to have ample time notice or whatever.
So fast forward to this week
Yes.
with the Sony showcase,
Yes.
and shortly thereafter, what did Sony do?
Not
What did
give
Sony
ample
do?
time.
They dropped it.
They tweeted, "Hey, pre-orders coming out tomorrow." You know what already happened?
The pre-orders.
Pre-orders were live.
Pre-orders were live already when they said that it was going to come out tomorrow.
So not only did they not give ample time, but they lied because it was a surprise drop, and boy, did they sell out quick.
Everywhere they're sold out. All pre-orders are sold out.
It's
Walmart,
the switch all over
Target,
again.
fucking Kohl's, TJ Maxx,
TJ
Michaels.
Maxx,
Marshalls.
Okay. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ooh,
Yeah.
TGI Fridays.
Oh,
All
gone.
those
All of
guys.
couldn't even get it at Applebee's.
eBay.
I think the only person who
No,
actually,
hold on.
Actually,
eBay.
oh no, you'll find
No,
it in eBay.
You'll get that's a different.
You'll
thing.
find it in eBay.
You'll find it on eBay for about $1,200.
probably $1,200.
They are scalping the absolute shit out of the PlayStation
Yes,
5
sir.
pre-order.
Yes, sir.
Not even the actual console, just the pre-order itself.
Yep.
Which is hilarious. Sony, how'd you guys fuck that up? Like,
Maybe that wasn't fuck up. Maybe that was a plan
here's.
all along.
I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that it's the plan. Like, it's a console launch. That's one of the biggest things that happened to gaming companies, right? It's the next generation of gaming. It's $1 billion industry. That wasn't a fuck up. That was no way in hell that was a fuck
That
up.
could be a fuck up.
No,
Nah.
no. You think all these companies just decided to say, hey, let's just fuck Sony up and pre-order early?
You think Sony was out here like everybody, make a oopsie?
No, I don't think it was an oopsie. That's what I'm saying. I think
It was planned.
I think it was planned
Oh, to get everybody on it. But why? That's because no press is
because
bad
no
press.
press is bad press.
God, son of
And
a
now they'd
bitch.
be like, hey, now they can turn around and say, hey, we fucked up that pre-order stuff, but here's round 2 of pre-orders this date.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's demand.
Supply and
for it.
demand.
You know what I'm saying? They're creating demand because, hey,
God damn.
you better hurry up and get it because we don't know when.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't know if this is gonna happen again. You better jump on it when you see it. You know?
Stomp a child out.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
That's a meme. It's a meme for the PlayStation.
But it's different when it comes out of your mouth on a podcast.
It was a meme I saw.
But anyways, Sony fucked up the pre-orders regardless of whether they planned it or not.
That's strike one.
Fucked it up. really
Strike
bad.
one. Well, strike one was the misinformation about
The thingies.
about exclusivity
Yeah.
of certain games. That's strike one. Strike two was the misinformation of pre-orders and ample time.
And here's strike 3.
Sons of bitches.
Here is strike 3.
Thanks, Rafa.
Yep.
What's strike three?
You forgot, didn't you?
I did forget it.
If you just go ahead and look
Strike
at your
three.
phone where the notes are, Alex.
Someone put out advertisements.
No, that's fake. I think that's fake. I don't think that's real.
Oh.
I think that's
Rob
real.
almost fucked us up.
I think that's fake. There's a picture that's circulating that the Sony banners, a PlayStation banner says it's okay to be white. I 100% think that's fake.
I hope it is.
If it's not, that's hilarious. But
I hope.
I think that's fake.
Xbox should say,
Don't.
now you're going X Games mode.
Okay, that went somewhere else.
I didn't even. Okay.
I thought it was gonna be something
That's a
else.
meme.
I was
You
gonna
know
say
that meme?
something else.
John,
Ralph, you know that meme?
I live outside the
you're
internet.
going X Games mode.
I got it. I
Yeah.
have remembered strictly on the merits of my mind and not the notes that I'm reading.
You're
now.
welcome.
Strike 3. Sony president said.
I think it's the president.
Some Sony says. Sony came back again and said.
Sonny from Sony.
Subscription style service for new games is not sustainable.
What that mean?
And less powerful versions of consoles do not sell.
What that mean?
That means
what they're saying is that
I'm
games
gonna
are
ask you.
so expensive. They put millions and millions of dollars into this game. There's
Bajillions.
okay, millions was
Confirmed.
No, it was
Hold
millions.
this for me.
Okay,
Thanks. I'm gonna set up.
it was millions. I'm just gonna go on record and say it was millions. Right? Millions?
a lot of millions.
A lot of millions.
Bajillions.
Okay, anyway. They're saying that a subscription style thing, you pay monthly for it.
service
A
A
service.
service, you pay monthly for it.
Like Pornhub.
Yeah,
or Game Pass.
or Game Pass, sure. Is not. They say they're not going to make any money off that. There's no money in that.
It's not.
Is what they're saying.
It's not financially
yeah.
sustainable.
Because of the amount of money that they put into this game. There is countless examples that say they're wrong.
I feel like they're wrong.
They don't, and they said that they're not going to do that for new PS5 games.
Yeah.
Game Pass is on the merit of you got all these 100 games backlogged in there. You play it anywhere. There's exclusive ones for PC.
Yeah.
On top of that, any Microsoft exclusive game is going right into the Game Pass for no extra charge.
And that is the main thing that they're talking about. They're saying that for them, for their business practices and the way they run things, they're saying putting games on, like how Gears came out right on the Game Pass. Forza
Gears
right
5
on the
is
Game
right on
Pass.
it, Yep.
They're saying that for them that's not sustainable. They can't make money that way. They're wrong. They're just wrong. They just don't know how to implement it properly because obviously Microsoft has been doing it and they're kicking ass with it. And then they said the less powerful consoles don't sell. Less powerful version of consoles. That's important because the Switch is not a powerful console and it's been selling like hotcakes in this generation.
And not only that, not only is the Switch a least powerful console compared to its competitors, they put an even less powerful version of it. No,
the Lite.
of the
no,
Lite.
I think it's the same thing. It's just a little. You just can't dock it. I think that was the main
But
difference.
doesn't that make it less powerful?
No, you just can't dock it.
No, I think it didn't go all the way to 1080p.
Well, it's a little mini. Okay, fine.
Well,
fine.
it's only handheld, so it's stuck on 720.
Fine. That's true. But I'm gonna throw it back to Xbox here. Xbox Series X, Xbox One X, Xbox One S. Both are selling well.
Now, I'm gonna preface that with what you're saying, but I didn't say it. But I didn't look into the actual pricing of like how much they made.
Right. Now, but here's I didn't look at the money either because I'm not gonna do that because I don't do my research for podcasting.
I talk on my ass.
Yeah. So here's my reasoning behind it. You ready?
No.
So this is the first time they've done different console powers, S and X, right? They didn't do that for 360. Correct me if I'm wrong.
They
just dropped the smaller
didn't they
version.
made the Lite?
But that's not power. They just dropped a smaller, more compact version, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They redesigned it.
I think this is the first time.
Right. So this is that was the first time you got two different, the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, right?
Right.
That was the first time. So here's the thing. So Microsoft did that all last gen, or towards the latter half.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that business practice is continuing into the next gen
Means it's working.
and not just left behind, like the Kinect, like all that other shit that didn't work that they tried, shows that it's profitable. I don't think Microsoft would be like, hey, that sure didn't fucking sell. Let's bring it over again.
I think that the business models are so different.
Yeah.
It's apparent based on what they're saying. The subscription service versus like all that shit and the least powerful console. Xbox is on the merit of accessibility for all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All their games, their subscription service is available on all services. It's on Xbox, PC. They just launched the mobile version. You can play Xbox games that are in the Game Pass through your Android.
The xCloud.
The xCloud.
Project xCloud, yeah.
Yeah. So even if you don't have an Xbox, you can play Xbox games. And if you do want an Xbox and you don't want to spend a lot of money for the strongest version of the Xbox, or you don't think that you need the strongest version of the Xbox because you don't care, here's a least powerful version of it. That'll do the exact same shit, just a little less strong. They're all about accessibility. PlayStation and Sony said, fuck y'all, give me money.
So here,
Money.
you know how Sony is very notorious for ripping off Nintendo specifically?
Yeah.
They went ahead and ripped off old school Nintendo with the closed-minded. You know how Nintendo was very closed-minded, very stuck in itself, very stuck in the past?
Yes.
With the console generations. Now, Sony has a little bit of that going on.
But like the worst case of it.
With everything Sony's doing, they're still very up their own ass.
And you know what else? I just found this out.
Like right now?
Like right now, I just found it out of my brain.
Smart.
Thanks. Not only that, but they also went on record to talk shit about backwards compatibility because the PlayStation isn't doing PS1, 2, or 3 backwards compatibility, only PS4 games, and that's about 99% of all PS4 games. So even some of the games on PS4 aren't going to come to PS5. But they went in and talked shit saying that those aren't marketable either. Like, those aren't profitable either. Don't nobody want the older games. They don't want the legacy titles.
They hit them with the Jay-Z's. You want my old shit? Buy my old album?
Yeah, exactly. But they went and bit off of off of Nintendo with the Mini. Like they bit off their style, and it's like, if it's not profitable, then why are you selling?
I think because that shit was a dud.
It sounds like they were talking. It sounds like their shit didn't work because it was ass and overly priced, and they said, "Well, this shit doesn't work." And then on top of that, I found this out through Twitter. I have no idea if it's true or not. If it is true, it's bullshit. That PlayStation's whole existence was to be a less powerful, more easily accessible version of like a Nintendo and shit. So it was a more affordable system. So they're going against their own original business practices.
That's wrong.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure.
Because Nintendo was around way longer than
right,
Sony.
But Sony came from Sony, Nintendo.
No,
Sony was working.
I knew
yes,
this.
they did. Yes, they did. The PlayStation.
Say that one more time. Hold on, pause. Say that one more time. What did you just say?
What I just said right now?
Yeah, say it again.
Sony came from Sony came from Nintendo.
Hold this. I'm gonna fix my socks.
Sony was working with Nintendo, or I don't know if it was Sony or PlayStation. They were working with Nintendo to make the next console, to make an extension.
I believe that part is accurate.
And then they had creative differences or some shit like that, and they went on to make the PlayStation.
I believe that part is
somewhat
true. Accurate, yeah.
That is true.
Wait, which system were they working on in Nintendo?
The PlayStation 1. It was the 64. It was either the 64 or...
They were either working on
the 64 because...
Yeah.
It was around that time. I think it was an extension to the 64 or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was around the 64 era.
And they were working on shit for the 64, and there was creative differences or something like that, and they ended up making the PlayStation. And that's what happened. And I don't know if it's true that it was more affordable or all that other shit. That I don't know. But if it is true, you're going against your own business practices.
Well, that was 20 fucking years ago.
Right, but I'm
30.
Right. No, I get that. But I'm saying to talk shit about. I'm saying to talk shit about like that. It's like that's how y'all were born.
That is that's yeah.
That's different because they could have a new CEO now or whatever. Like
that's
board
true.
of directors who see it differently.
That's true.
Plus, you can't hold on to.
Yeah, you have to change. Otherwise, you're gonna be left behind.
Well, I mean, but we're literally arguing that practice is, that opinion is wrong, and there's countless evidence that.
No, I'm saying you're sure they've always been hard-headed. I'll give you that, but they right now are still stuck somewhat a little bit in the past with everything, even recent times. Crossplay, they were the last to hop on board. And
they wanted nothing to do
there.
with that. Yeah,
yeah. The next generation now, we don't need to do that subscription service bullshit. We don't need less powerful consoles. You want this, you buy this. No one wants that. So they're very stubborn in their ways. They've always been that way. I think that's what you're trying to say. That they've always been stuck in their own ways. I had a good point and I spaced out. Oh, I have to give props to Sony though on one thing and one thing only.
Can I say something?
Yes.
It also deals with because Sony is a Japanese company, and in the Japanese culture for the longest. Keeping to yourself or like kind of holding things back is a thing they do. That's why Nintendo's been like sticking with tradition and things like that.
Yeah.
That's why Nintendo for the longest is the way Nintendo is, and same thing with Sony. It's just the way that their culture is. They're very held bent on keeping tradition, how things were. You know, they're not really open to change and things like that. Now Nintendo has been doing it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But this is not surprised that Sony's the way it is, because that's just the way they are in Japan. That's it.
Thank you for that little bento.
Thank you for
The little bento box.
The bento box drop.
I appreciate that.
Little info on that.
But I do have to give them props on one thing, and that is yes, the games too, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Game Pass ripoff that they're doing, quote unquote.
The Plus thing?
Yeah, it's not really a ripoff, but it's similar thing where you. So when you get the PlayStation 5 and you have PlayStation Plus, you have access immediately to the bigger titles for PlayStation 4. You have access to God of War. You have access to The Last of Us Remastered. You have access to, some games, right?
Like their legacy titles?
Yeah, essentially. Now, that is huge. That is huge because for people that are jumping over from Xbox to PlayStation, immediately have access to God of War. Immediately have access to The Last of Us. And it looks like no additional charge. You just pay for PlayStation Plus. And then you get access to that. That is
just the Game Pass.
That is big. Yeah,
Nintendo Online.
It is. I'm saying they're biting somebody off, but look at what they're giving you though. They're giving you the best games of this generation.
Some bangers.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're getting Gears. You're getting Last of Us. You can hold this. If you want to press the button, you can hold it.
Well, because their whole thing isn't they're fine giving the subscription based for their old shit. But it's like, we ain't putting this new shit on there.
Good. That's how I was getting. I'm saying props to them for doing that. That is big.
You might. I mean, I feel like the only people who have these services or whatever that don't put on their new stuff on there is EA. That's the thing that I don't like about EA Access or EA Play that's now. That they never put up any of their new stuff. They just give you like a small discount. You can play all their older stuff, but you can't
Bro, EA Play and EA Access has been the biggest
worst
rip-off.
It's the worst
on the
one.
planet.
Out of all of them, it's the worst one.
Like I'm like even when they first came out, I was like, oh, yeah, I get to play fucking last year's Madden.
Yeah, exactly. The only reason I would have it is to play Battlefield, the newest one.
Yeah,
because that's actually on there. But Battlefield's been on for how many years now?
Wow.
They also, I believe, I don't know if they still have it because I don't have EA Access or EA Play no more. I believe they gave you 10-hour betas for new games.
They do give you a small amount of time to play them, but it's not the same. It's not the same as in like with the Xbox.
Oh no, it's not the same as
Gears. Was it 5? Right?
Yeah,
Play Gears 5 straight out in the full game. Like that's something completely different.
So question. It's literally the same thing as EA Access, right? So it's like, or EA Play. So games that were already on there. Maybe discounts for other games, maybe a beta, but they're not gonna they're not gonna like throw the whole thing on there like Game Pass, right?
That's what it sounds like. They're not gonna put God of War,
talking about PlayStation?
Ragnarok.
I'm talking about
there.
EA. That's not EA.
Okay, you're talking about EA Play.
Yeah, EA Play. That's how EA Play works.
No, I think it's just a rebrand. I don't think it's as far as I know, I don't think they're changing anything.
Well, EA Play is coming to the Game Pass.
Yeah, I just think you're getting all the bullshit that was on there. Game Pass
it's
now.
just stacked into
you
it
get to play
for
Need
no
for
additional
Speed,
charge.
whatever the fuck that was.
So we're gonna play Battlefield 4, guys. That's what
I'm down as hell.
I'm excited.
It's a good game.
I love that game.
I love that game.
Okay, so Sony prices came out. $500 for regular, $400 for digital. Cool.
Money.
I think I would get the digital. I would get the digital.
I see.
Question.
Yes.
Is the digital one less strong?
No. Just
I'll
no
get the digital.
No
I'll get
disc
the
drive.
digital.
So here's
the digital one. Save money.
Here's why. On
No discs.
Xbox, I would, if they had a digital, I might be leaning towards that. On PlayStation though, because those games are mainly single player experiences, that's the majority of their games are single player. Last of Us, Uncharted, Spider-Man.
I see where you're
I
going
am
with.
more likely to borrow said games. I'm more likely to let somebody borrow a single player game, especially because games are going to be now
True.
$70.
True.
Last of Us 2, I didn't purchase that game. Ricardo let me borrow it. That was probably the only way, aside from me finding it outside on the street, that I would have played this game. So single player experiences for me are they're not. I'm not saying they're less valuable, but I'm saying I'm more likely to borrow, or that's where the hierarchy. That's where that whole old school trade. Let me borrow that game comes in. I'm not going to borrow a multiplayer title from you. You know, I'm going to borrow a single player experience.
I get what you're saying.
For that type of stuff, I'll more likely get a PlayStation with the discs, just because I'm not going to buy all the single player games. I'm not balling like that, you know. And there's some games that I would like to try, and I don't want to drop $70 to play them. Last of Us would have been the perfect example for that. Xbox, on the other hand, as long as they keep that whole home Xbox thing, we can split games down the middle, digital all day. Huh?
You're not supposed to do that.
Shh. That's what it's for.
Shh. You're not supposed to do that.
Shut up, Rafa.
You have that too, bitch.
No, I don't. I don't have it anymore.
Well, just because
Is that why we're not supposed to do it?
Well, you're not. Well, whatever, bro. I don't. If Bill Gates.
Bill Case.
If Bill Gates comes after y'all, that's on y'all. I'm warning you now.
It's a service that they put out. They know what they're doing.
They don't
You saying they don't know? It's been happening for like 2 gens.
I wash my hands of both of you. I'm washing my hands.
You should just wash your hands in general.
Anyway, as long as it goes that way, you know, I'll pretty much do the one with the disc in it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
nah.
it.
Digital, save me my money.
You're not saving money.
Save me my money.
You would spend more money in the long run.
Nah.
Why?
Save me my money.
Why? For example, let's say.
For example,
well, I guess like if you sell the game.
How about this? I don't
that.
have friends. How am I gonna get someone to borrow me a game?
Make friends.
Make friends.
I'm too old to make
or
friends.
rent
I
it.
skipped something for the Sony thing. They announced the Harry Potter game.
Oh my God, yes.
skipped that. Totally skipped that. So
You're a wizard.
Harry Potter Wizard Worlding game came out. It got announced. There you go, guys.
Wait a minute.
Wow, cool.
Wait a
I
minute.
forgot the name of the game.
They announced it, but we were playing it the other day, guys. Spellbreak.
No.
No.
Spellbreak, guys.
No.
That's a good game.
It's called Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy. Got announced for the
Yes.
PlayStation 5. Now, this
Is it an exclusive?
I was just about to ask.
It's not.
It's not an exclusive.
Well, guess what? I'm getting it on Xbox.
It's not an exclusive. Although they didn't say anything about whether it's an exclusive or not. It
says right here. It says coming to Xbox.
Yeah, but their website says they're
Sweet.
coming out on Xbox and PC, I think.
Okay. So, Hogwarts Legacy got announced. It's a upcoming open world role-playing game set in the late 1800s in the Wizarding World.
Can it be
Developed by
Harry?
Avalon. 1800s, Rafa. No, you cannot be Harry. It's coming on the PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, Series X, S, and Windows.
It's also an RPG.
Can I
so.
be Hagrid?
1800.
You don't know
Literally
that. You don't know.
200 years before the events of Harry Potter.
Isn't that how old Gandalf is?
Gandalf is Lord of the Rings. So
Get out of here.
Here's what we're gonna do now. The studio came out and said, "Hey, don't worry about it. J.K. Rowling has dick to do with this game."
Yeah, because she hates transphobia. Wait, no,
She
is
hates
transphobic.
she hates transphobia.
She is transphobic.
Is that what
I'm
it
sorry.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's saying
apparently
some
she said some wild
things.
shit. I didn't
She
see
was
it.
saying she was saying some things that you would agree with, Alex. She was saying some wild
Yikes.
things. baby.
Yikes.
We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do
What
that.
the
to
fuck
me?
is
I don't even
that?
know what she said.
Oh.
Not only did you just call me
Rafa.
transphobic.
She said some wild
Rafa,
things.
give me some juice.
What'd
What'd she
J.K.
say?
Rowling
She
say?
said...
Did you read them or you just?
No. I did read them. I don't remember what she said. I was just gonna start BSing.
I'm on.
How about don't do that?
But she did say some really wild stuff.
Do you don't remember anything?
I don't remember.
On
but
June 6th, Rowling retweeted an op-ed piece that discussed people who menstruate, apparently taking issue with the fact that the story did not use the word women.
What?
No, it's something else.
That's one. That's June. This is literally everything she said.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Tell me more.
Okay, hold on. See, I don't want to read these out loud because then they're coming out of my mouth.
Well, no, you just say J.K. Rowling said.
Yeah, and censor it. You censor it. You know, come on. Like, be like,
Well, you can't.
Oh, these tweets are still up. Okay.
oh yeah, she is not backing down. She is
Dog,
she
J.K.
is-
Rowling is so hard-headed.
doubling down on it.
Okay, but
She
this,
is
hold on,
so
she went
hard-headed.
on a rant here.
She was like saying
It's hilarious that
crazy things.
it's hilarious that like she made one of the most popular like pieces
Books.
of entertainment, like books and the movie franchises, like crazy and all that.
Okay, I'm gonna
Games.
read. I'm gonna read.
And
this.
then this, but this is the person, you know, like who's the what's that show you like?
me,
No, Rafa.
him.
Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft, same thing.
H.P. Lovecraft is a racist. He had a cat and he named it the hard R, bad word.
He did.
He was a racist. He for sure hated black people.
And it's like
And it's
he's
hilarious.
H.P. Lovecraft. It's hilarious. You
it's
need to stop.
hilarious. No, can I finish my sentence before you interrupt me?
Well, I mean, if you start like that, no.
It's hilarious that they're taking his work and the main characters are black people. That's a good ass show.
Also, Jordan Peele is like executive producing it, which I think is fantastic.
It's such a good show.
That's what I wanted to do. I was trying to get HBO Max because something happened with it, so that I can watch that show.
It's so good.
I saw a trailer for it. I said, "Shit fire!"
It's on. They're on episode 5 right now.
I want to see it.
Top notch, John. Top notch. I love it. The special effects, movie quality.
That's exactly why. I saw like a glimpse, I think, of Cthulhu. And I was like, shit, that looks amazing.
It's so good, man. So good.
But we're not talking about that racist author. We're talking about the racist, transphobic author of J.K. Rowling.
I'm going to not comment on any of this.
Can you tell me after?
I can tell you now. I'm just not going to make comments.
Why would you know?
It looks like she's doing that. You know when Kanye opens his mouth and he tries to say something, but it just comes out horrible.
Don't do that.
It looks like
don't
that.
defend Kanye.
No. Hold on.
Don't defend J.K.
Rowling.
Rowling.
I'm not defending her because I don't. She said some other stuff in the past that I disagree with, but I'm not saying I agree and I'm not saying I disagree. I'm taking my opinion out of this. I'm just saying, for what I feel like I understand what she's trying to say. It's just. And I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm just saying I can see why people would take it the way they're taking it, but I could also see what she's trying to say.
Nope.
You're saying like maybe there's something there that she's trying to say that maybe
yes, because she
was lost in translation.
So what's kind of sort of yes. So she's I'm just gonna read one and just because
a snippet
they're very around.
We still have something else.
And this
to
is
talk
the
about,
end of it. This is like the end of a rant, I think. So she says, "I respect every trans person's right to live any way that feels authentic and comfortable to them. I'd march with you if you were discriminated against on the basis of being trans. At the same time, my life has been shaped by being female. I do not believe it is hateful to say so." She's kind of on this thing we're saying that...
What?
That's what she said.
Who cares?
That's what I'm saying.
What does it matter if you grow up as a woman or like as a female or not?
So here's another one. If sex isn't real, then there's no same-sex attraction because the whole thing is sex isn't real, right? That's what people are saying. If sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. I know and love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability of many to meaningfully discuss their lives. It isn't hate to speak the truth. If sex isn't real, it's the same one.
She wrong about that.
I'm removing my opinion from that. So
I can see why it's deemed transphobic. I can see
so
why.
Hold on. The idea that women like me who've been empathetic to trans people for decades, feeling kinship because they're vulnerable in the same ways as women, i.e. to male violence, hate trans people because hate trans people because they think sex is real and has lived consequences is nonsense. Now the way I read that confused me out loud.
I'm confused.
I'm gonna read it again.
Nintendo had a showcase.
She's a big ass.
I don't think so.
I think so.
She's literally every comment she says, I agree with you guys. But literally what it sounds like she's trying to say, and again, my opinion's away from this, is I agree with you guys. I'll stand with you, but that does not negate me as a woman. Do not erase sex because that just takes away from me being a woman and going through everything that I'm doing.
It's like if you erase that, then what am I?
Essentially, yeah. If you get rid of sex, then I'm not a woman anymore. It's like now you're demeaning me as a woman. Is what it looks like she's trying to say. And of course, this day and age, if you say anything remotely, hey, I'm myself.
How about
you don't agree with
Rowling,
a bigot?
How about you worry about yourself?
Well, it sounds like she is.
That's what she's trying to do.
How about you keep your mouth shut?
I don't know what she said, so I don't like.
Again,
I'll read it for myself.
Those are just some tweets.
What it sounds? It sounds like, oh, trans.
You know what?
Trans people are struggling. Let me make this about myself.
No, it sounds like she's.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's more so like it could be taken easily as she's saying that trans women aren't women. It can easily be taken that she's saying that.
Because she is.
she's not actually saying that.
I
sounds
think
like she is.
I can see why Alex said that she might be pulling a Kanye, where she's trying to help and say something.
Exactly. And when you try to clean up stuff like this, 9 times
You're
out of
gonna
10,
make
you're
it
gonna
worse.
make it sound worse.
You're gonna make it sound worse.
It's not gonna
So
work.
it literally, I think what she was trying to say was literally that. Hey,
How about you
I
shut
understand
your mouth?
I understand your plight. I understand your issues. I'm with you. I agree. You deserve to live the way you are, but that doesn't mean that I am not a woman.
How
That doesn't
about
mean
Nobody
that women's
said
rights-
that.
How about
and then-
Nobody.
How about
said
J.K.
that.
Rowling? Shut your mouth and make Harry Potter 8.
And then she takes issue with the fact that article said people who menstruate, when the people who menstruate are women. That's her words. That's what she's saying. She's saying, hey, why does this article say people who menstruate? Men don't menstruate.
We talk about
That was her point. So the reason why I bring that up is because the studio came out and said that, hey, this person has nothing to do with this game. Don't
Good.
worry about it.
Get that bigot out of
You
here.
can give me money now, is what they're saying.
Good.
I'm talking about Harry Potter, the game. I'm talking about Harry Potter. I'm talking about that Wizard World.
If she was associated, I ain't gonna buy it.
I'm still gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy it.
I'm not. If she's
And
she's not associated, so I'm gonna buy it too.
okay, but anyway, so yeah, J.K. Rowling's not attached to that. I thought it was funny that the studio came out and said,
Like,
hey, don't worry
I
about
had
it.
no idea. I just heard that she's transphobic. I'm like, that doesn't surprise me because she says some crazy shit about changing shit in Harry Potter, which pissed me off.
That was the thing that made me mad when she went back and made her mind
when
black.
she just started changing shit in Harry Potter
Yeah.
after
Well,
all
you
the
guys
movies.
say black people
That's
now?
not what I'm saying. Don't do that. What I'm saying is you can't just because what that came across to was you're
That sounds like pandering.
that and I hate pandering.
Because like,
I fucking hate
how you
pandering.
gonna write 7 books, do 8 movies, and then say that this character was misportrayed?
Hey, talk to George Lucas.
That's not the same thing.
Also, what are you talking about?
all right, give me the soundboard.
No, I haven't done anything.
You can't say stupid shit and then blow up. You're
No,
you're
no.
devaluing the blow up.
Nintendo
Remember?
also has.
No, hold on.
He was like, oh, what's his name shot first? No.
That's not the. Okay, you're.
Nintendo
Oh, no,
also
hold on.
had a showcase.
I have a different transition. Speaking of transphobia,
What?
Gina Carano.
Oh,
This is a
Oh,
topic.
I'm
idiot.
I'm sorry.
This is a
I jumped
topic.
ahead.
You did jump
I
ahead.
jumped
Stupid
Give me the
dumbass.
shit.
Dumbass.
No, Gina
no.
Carano, who's in Mandalorian and she was in Deadpool,
Yes.
also came under fire for making quote unquote transphobic jokes.
Yes.
Which she did.
I'm also refraining my opinion from this one.
You better.
Then why'd you bring it up?
I'm just because it's a topic. It's a topic. So
She's
she's
also a
so,
bigot.
I'm
for
gonna say- I'm gonna say
context,
what happened.
Fire her.
For context, essentially what happened was that I think she was confused as to why people had their pronouns or something like the his / her / whatever
Yeah.
on their Twitter description, right?
Right.
And she asked.
It wasn't description. It's in their name.
It's in their name and stuff like that. But I think she had a conversation with Pedro Pascal,
Yeah,
who's
the
the
Mandalorian
Mandalorian. Who is the Mandalorian?
The man.
He's
DeLorean
also
himself.
in Game of Thrones and all that.
He was in,
He's also in the Wonder Woman
Narcos.
movie. He's also in Narcos.
He's really good at Narcos.
So she had a conversation,
Thanks.
and Pedro Pascal essentially explained to Gina that this is kind of showing like one their preferred pronouns is to identify who they are. You know, it's a good thing, right? So she goes, "Word, that's cool," right? And then in her own description or whatever, she put beeps hashtag like beep / bop / boop or something like that.
Yeah.
And people said, "What the fuck?"
Offended. I am.
I don't want to. I don't like.
You're gonna pull me and reframe your opinion from
I'm
this.
gonna refrain
Here
my
we
personal
go.
opinion.
Here we go.
My
Bigots.
my thing is this.
Rafa, I can go ahead and say everything I want to about
My
this.
thing is this.
but I'm not.
I have like I want to play devil's advocate because I don't think that she's transphobic. Maybe there was something wrong or something like that. I don't know. But what if? And again, I'm playing devil's advocate. This is not what I feel. This is kind of like a thought that popped into my brain that I thought maybe what if, but I don't think it.
Okay, with the.
I'm just saying, hey,
Just-
hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Keep
What's,
going, keep
what's
going,
the word?
Don.
What's the word? When you
Repetitive.
no, not repetitive.
Insanity.
No.
Preface.
Yeah, prefacing. Now, what the fuck are you doing?
Rafa's losing his goddamn mind.
He's going insane.
Doing the same thing over and over again
No,
is
I
insane.
was talking. No, not that. I was referring to the prefacing.
Shut up, idiot.
I
I
was talking
got
about
it.
the prefacing. He prefaced
What
the
if?
shit out of that.
What if she was saying her pronouns in droid because she's in Star Wars?
Shut the fuck
You know
up.
what's funny?
Shut the fuck
know what's
up.
funny? I was
John.
gonna
I just said I didn't think that,
Shut
didn't
the
I? You
fuck
don't listen.
up.
I said what if?
I'm trying not to curse, but that idea itself
I said, what if?
So fucking
What if?
stupid.
What if?
It's so
But what if?
fucking dumb.
But
It's
what
not,
if she's
it's
in
not,
Star
it's
Wars?
not,
Hey,
it's
man.
not, it's not.
R2D2 speaks like
It's
people
not.
do,
Hey,
but
she
no,
went
no,
out.
shut the
She
fuck
went
up.
out.
I didn't say I think it. I just said what if.
God damn it.
I just said what if.
Now you got me cursing.
Well, it's your dumbass fault.
Right,
But I'm
control
saying
yourself.
what if.
No.
All right, look.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
You don't think? You don't see that?
Bro, idiot. You don't. You said it
Yo.
yourself. You don't even think.
I
that.
know, but
That's a reach. That's a Michael Jordan Space
I said
Jam
that.
reach.
I said that.
Okay, then.
I literally said that.
All right,
So
then.
Rafa can't be mad at me.
I know. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I
You
can.
can't.
No,
I-
I can be mad.
No, you can't.
And I am
Because I
mad.
literally said.
So
All
you're
right,
telling
all
me-
right, bring it down.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Look at the peaks. This
I
is an
literally
audio
said.
experience.
I literally said. I don't think it. It's probably.
First
It's
of all-
probably not true.
First of all, how can you tell me how can I feel?
Ra-
If I'm angry, I'm angry.
He's annoying me today.
Well,
Bullshit.
What are you talking about?
Full of shit.
Rafa has added no value to this podcast.
I am offended.
He's just
I
getting
am
offended for things that we prefaced ahead of
Yeah,
time.
I'm offended.
He's added zero context or
No,
nothing.
no, I did give context on a lot of things.
Eat my ass. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
did.
we're derailing.
Anyway,
I'm back
I'm
in.
just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're out of pocket.
You're out of.
It is a reach, and I said it was a reach.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not mad at you for it, but just know that that's.
I'm just saying, like,
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what if?
Okay, cool. You made sure to tell us, hey, I'm gonna be out of pocket with this. I'm still mad at it.
That sounds like you're stupid.
Why are you a bleep blopper bloop? Did you just get offended because she's
Yeah.
bleep blopper bloop?
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah,
I am.
I don't want to fucking do this. But what if that is her shit?
Right, like now everybody's being insensitive, whatever kind of not sensitive about her ideals. Last week we had a deer. Now we can't have a bleep blopper bloop. What's happening here? Why can we have a deer but not a
Yeah.
bleep blopper bloop?
How come I can say what if she says this and you get
Because-
offended? But if Alex says what he says, you're just like, whoa.
What did Alex say?
What did I say?
I don't want to say it again.
I didn't say
What did he
anything.
say? He didn't
the
say
whole
anything.
thing about the Twitch person.
The deer thing from last
Oh,
week.
that was
Right.
no, that was bonkers.
Yeah,
what
but
he
you
was
ain't.
saying.
You reacted
No.
like I reacted to
I-
Alex.
Okay, John. The reason why I laughed that off because it was just so insane.
and that's
that-
not.
John, he said he was gonna kill someone and hang their head on the wall.
I didn't say I was going to do anything. Stop
Rafa's
saying that.
not helping.
Yo, stop saying that. I did not say that.
like,
I didn't say
John,
that.
How crazy! Like it just made me laugh.
He
How
didn't even
crazy
take it.
it
He
was.
didn't even take it
He
back.
didn't even take it back or said-
Rafa, I didn't say that. You can go back and listen to it. I did not say that.
Look at
Clean
that.
that up. I didn't say that. That
See,
is a threat.
look it.
I
Tell
did not
Rafa to
threat-
shut
I
the
did not
fuck up
threaten
like he told me.
anybody's life. I did not do that.
Tell
Don't
him.
do
Tell. It was a thought. It was a thought I had. Like I was in. I was showering and I'm like, what if?
that. What if what? I'm still talking about.
I'm not talking. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not
Okay.
talking about what you're talking about.
Okay,
I'm talking about the Gina.
that she's
thing.
a bleep blah bloop. Okay.
I'm
got
like,
it,
what
got it.
if? What if?
Okay.
You know, what if it's like
Holy
a little,
shit.
What if it's like a little?
Don't come out here and say
What-
I'm trying to kill
what-
people. Don't do that.
What if it's like a little Star Wars thing? You know, like
What if the sun is black? What if the
It's not,
grass
though.
is blue?
It's not though.
what are you doing?
Exactly.
But you know what else? That Twitch streamer's not a deer. So what are we talking about here?
What are you doing, Rafa?
I'm blocking him.
Don't give him
know-
soundboard.
you
Don't give him a
know-
mic. Don't give him shit.
You know,
Rob,
Black
let-
Mirror will block me.
Yup.
You know what I'm referencing? When you censor someone, when they have the device in their eyes and they can censor someone.
Yeah.
Do that? That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's one of the episodes in Black Mirror.
That show's so good.
I want to see that too.
That show's so crazy. What were we
It's like-
talking about? Oh yeah, Gina. What is it? What's her last name? Carano.
bigot.
Carano. She's not a bigot.
I don't think she's a
I don't think
transphobe.
she's a
I
bigot.
think I don't know what she was doing, but I don't think so. And I don't agree with the petition.
That one was me.
and I don't agree. Excuse me. And I don't agree that she should be petitioned off of the Mandalorian.
No, y'all.
Please get out of there.
Stop.
I'm tired of people
Kevin
unless they
Spacey.
do some crazy shit. Well, Kevin Spacey, do not even put her. Now you shut the fuck up, Rafa.
shit.
Now you shut the fuck up.
Not the same.
Now you shut up, Rafa.
No, we're done with you. We're done. You lost.
I'm
you
not
lost-
even
you
using it.
lost.
I barely used
This
it
is,
at
this,
all.
is the this is the talking stick, and you lost it.
Now you shut up, Rafa. Now you shut
He
up.
said Kevin. No, who else? Nothing. No, Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey
Leave that there.
Weinstein.
All right. I don't know why I participate. That's not. Oh, it was.
Louis C.K.
No, look, that's so different. They're all different.
All of them bigots.
Louis C.K.
Louis
pulled his
C.K.
dick
didn't
out
even do
and
the same
beat his meat
thing.
in front of somebody.
Yeah, what a bigot.
I don't think you know what that word means.
Bravo just likes using angry words.
Please stop. I see the face. Please stop.
Continue.
Can we just talk about Nintendo?
Thank you,
Before I
God.
call somebody else a bigot.
All right. We're done with that. I'm not saying my opinion. That happened. All right. So
Hey, you know what I'm
Nintendo. What are we talking about, Nintendo? John, what's the Nintendo topic here?
They had a showcase, Alex.
Oh, take the way. That's not me. Take the lead, John.
It's right there. I'm looking right at it.
No, take the lead. All right, Nintendo had a showcase, and the 3DS is dead. That was the first thing on this.
It's right here. Oh, it should be there.
Yeah, the showcase. They
It's right underneath it, you
they
moron.
announced Monster Hunter Rises, which is a new Monster Hunter. And they also announced Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Hey.
So
I don't know what Stories is.
It's like a story mode.
Cool.
You mean Monster Hunter Stories? Is
That's
a
pretty
story
rad.
game?
Yeah.
That sounds stupid.
Aren't they all story games? Does it play like a Telltale?
No, it's more story based.
It's more anime.
It's more like there's a because Monster Hunter. I haven't really played Monster Hunter, so I don't really have an idea how it works. But it seems like you just hunt monsters and you make armor and stuff, right?
Well,
There's a story, though.
there is a story behind doing that, but do I know it? No.
maybe stick to something specific in the lore. Maybe
Oh,
I don't know.
oh, no.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never played
You can
any.
have it.
I'm
Behave.
I actually
This has no
want,
power over me. I haven't used it
Did
once.
you notice that when I took it away, you shut the fuck up though?
Because yours like, whoa, Nintendo. Like I had to come in and
You see?
get everything going.
be an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, be an adult.
So, I don't know if it's called Monster Hunter Rises.
Rises.
I hope it comes to all the consoles. I don't think it will, right? Because World came out on all the consoles, right?
Yeah,
Not Switch.
Not the Switch?
No.
So this one's only on the Switch and not everything else?
I don't even know what this game is.
Realms
It's
is
the
another
next
Monster. It's the
Monster
next
Hunter.
Monster Hunter game. What do you not?
It's a sequel?
It's the next Monster Hunter game.
Next Monster Hunter game, Alex.
So what does that mean, Alex?
It just says coming to Switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, so they're saying it like exclusively for the Switch.
It
or
says
like,
coming to Switch, John.
Most likely it's only
a-
going to be
it's
for
a
the
Switch
Switch. Yeah.
it looked really cool. I wish they added more Monster Hunter games to the other consoles.
Be honest.
Nah.
When you say it looks cool,
I'd say it looks.
does it look any different from any other Monster Hunter?
It looks like World.
Okay, so it looks like so it's Monster Hunter. Got it. Okay, cool.
Well, I don't know why.
No, I was just asking. Does it look different? Like,
Looks like Monster Hunter,
okay, cool.
but
That's
the next one.
it. Okay, that's it.
But I would want it for the
For a good console.
Xbox.
Switch is arguably the best console.
Depends on what you're arguing.
What's
will do
better?
this.
Come
What's
on,
better?
why
Which
are
one's
y'all
better?
doing this?
What are you
Which one's
arguing?
better?
Why are
you
y'all
arguing?
doing this?
So from Xbox One,
What
PS4,
are you arguing?
and
Better-
Switch,
better-
which one's better?
Better at what? Better
In general, in overall.
Well, what are you arguing? Not overall. You can't do overall.
Yeah, you can.
Why not?
Well,
Oh, please, I don't want to.
because if we're talking about power and specs, the Xbox Series X is
I
better.
don't give a fuck about the
If
specs.
we're talking about games, I'll give it to PlayStation.
Thank you for watching.
Nah.
We're done.
Switch is
Ah,
best. Switch is best.
Everything's done.
None
We're
of
finished.
none of the
Alex, you're doing the thing that
no,
I'm
I
doing.
promise you, none of the top Switch games
Please.
compete in quality or to the top PS4 games.
I want candy,
Like
please.
what?
I'm hungry.
Like God of War.
You know what's better than God of War?
Don't say Odyssey because I'll punch you in the head right now.
Odyssey.
You're wrong, and I'm not gonna punch you in the head. Call
Legend
my
of Zelda.
Not better than God of War.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
You know why? Because God of War, I think, beat them.
Just because some idiots voted
Everybody.
on
I mean, the world. The
it.
world.
Look,
Unanimously?
First of all,
Look what I did.
First of all, the video game awards or whatever, it's not open to everybody to vote.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is
I
not.
voted.
You know you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. Shut your mouth.
I did vote.
You voted, right?
Mm.
Nope.
Yeah, you voted.
It's they only let a few select few to vote
I'm
on
few
it.
select few.
No, you're
I was
not.
selected.
Yeah.
No, you're not. It's like the Oscars when
Yeah,
they only have
I
a
vote
small
for those
group.
too.
Yeah, sure.
I vote for
you do.
Scarlett Johansson
Sure you
every
do.
year.
Every year.
I mean, I would always vote for her.
See? So
but-
we're
Alright,
on
so
the
what's
same
the problem?
page. We're on
So
the
what's
same
the problem?
page.
Different.
All right, so look. Monster Hunter got announced. Cool. Hold on. What else? Ori's coming to Switch. Cool.
Ori and the Will
I don't give a fuck about that.
I like Ori and the Will of the Wisp, but I'm playing it on Xbox, so it don't even matter. Disgaea.
Oh yeah, the Disgaea 6.
Got an is
It's
announced.
a Japanese role-playing game.
I don't care, but I'm sure those fans are excited.
So here's why we shouldn't skip over Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Listen. The game itself, whatever you feel about it, you feel about it. It's a great game. I heard. I never played it. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is published by Xbox Game Studios.
Yeah, because it's an Xbox game.
And it's coming to Switch.
The last Ori was on Switch too.
It's still published by Xbox Game Studios.
What?
Okay.
So that means that partnership is getting real nice.
We know that.
Right. Okay. So I'm saying don't just hop over that one. That's pretty important.
So you're telling me
That's old news. That's old
Banjo
news.
What's
Kazooie
it just
on
got
Switch?
announced. You just said this just got announced.
Ori and the Will of the Wisp is
And-
already out.
and-
Okay, that's one. Was it in a game as an Xbox studio?
Did I
Yes.
say anything to trigger the fucking tone of this man?
No, because you're just like, oh, let's not. It's like, okay, but we knew that their partnership was good.
He clearly,
Like,
clearly has something else to say above that. Now here, guess what? Here's my counter thing, my other thing. So here's, Rafa brought this up earlier, even though we talked about it a bit ago. Those games that got added to the Super Nintendo Online, Donkey Kong Country 2 got added, right?
yeah.
Those are Rare games. Who
Yeah, it
owns
is.
Rare?
macro safe.
So what I'm saying is that relationship is getting real
Donkey Kong
nice.
64, baby, here it
It's old
comes.
news.
Where it's not old news because as per your notes, Ori coming to Switch was announced.
Well,
on
Will
that
of the
joint.
Wisp, the other one was already on there.
Then
Banjo
it's new
Kazooie
news. Nuts and bolts. Come on. Now.
Thank you, that
Jesus.
one.
Okay, so what
On
I'm
the
saying-
Switch,
what
confirmed.
I'm saying
Bolts.
is that relationship is nice. There's properties there that both of them have rights to together.
Yeah.
Zero Dark.
GoldenEye.
We've this has been
Perfect,
said before on this podcast.
Okay,
We've
so
said this
I'm
before.
gonna say it again because sometimes we have first time listeners, John. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
What if, guys, we do get that 64 remake, that Donkey Kong 64 remake? What if Conker comes back?
Ooh, Conquer.
The right way.
Yeah.
What if other stuff happens?
Yeah.
You don't know any
Yeah.
other rare titles, do you?
They didn't have too many more that I give a shit
Perfect
about.
Dark.
That's already over and done with.
Oh, that is.
They
can-
fucked that one up.
That is.
Perfect Dark
They
Zero came
fucked
out.
up Conquer too. They
Yeah.
fucked up Banjo
They
Kazooie
didn't fuck
too.
up Conker.
Yeah, it did.
Conker doesn't have a bad name to his game. No, hold on. Bad
He
game to
has
his name.
one game, and then they tried to fucking turn him into a
He has two
the
games.
HoloLens,
He has Conker and Live and Reloaded. He
which
had
is a remaster.
Yeah, so, there's two games.
So,
They
okay,
didn't fuck up the Conker games. Perfect Dark Zero actually came out. Boom. And Nuts and Bolts fucked up Banjo. Boom. What else you got for me?
he was literally in HoloLens or
Yeah,
whatever
look
the
at this
hell,
guy.
and
Look at
Project
this guy.
I feel
Spark.
like HoloLens doesn't count.
It doesn't
though.
count.
It does count.
Sam Fisher, Rainbow Six Siege is in a Splinter Cell game because Sam Fisher's in it. I'm done
But
with
would you count? Would you say that they fucking him up by not making another game and adding him into other shit?
I don't think they fucked up the games. They're fucking up him right now, the usage of him.
Then that's what I'm
And
saying.
not
That's
even
what-
that,
and that's what they're doing to
So
Conquer.
what you just did, John, right now is contradict yourself. Because earlier when I had my rant going, you made a point, hey, what if this is them promoting Splinter Cell and stuff like that? But now you sit here saying that they're fucking up Splinter Cell.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Play back.
Run it back, John. Right here.
No,
right here.
I'm
Edit
asking
point.
you a question.
What? Okay, ask me again.
Because you're saying all that stuff, and I'm like, but this is the track record of these characters. So based on that, do you think that of Splinter Cell? Because that they're doing the same thing.
That they're fucking them up?
Because you're saying, because I'm telling you,
You're
that
trying to make me contradict myself.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay, ask me again. I'm being. Your tone made me think you were fighting with me. What is it?
Well, because you don't listen. None of you do.
I'm
telling
listening
you,
to your
listen.
tone.
I listen to you,
You're listening
bigot.
to tone, not words. So I'm trying to tell you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'm gonna love you so hard. I care about you so much.
I
What are you
appreciate-
listening
well,
to
I
right now?
appreciate it.
Yeah, shut up.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you.
Yeah, you're listening.
So-
You feel threatened.
So, because you're saying that Conquer doesn't have a bad game
I said they
in
didn't fuck up his
his
games,
but they fucked up Conquer.
but I didn't fuck up his games.
Yeah, but not the games.
Okay,
though.
but that doesn't matter because they fucked up Conquer.
Right, but what I said was they didn't fuck up his games.
Oh, that's cool and all, but they fucked up Conquer. That's
What
what
is
that
your point?
Right, what is your point? Get to it.
So my thing is, if it doesn't matter if the two games he has is the same game, he still was in Project Spark and that was shit, and he was still in the HoloLens that never came out because it was shit. So based on that, would you think that the Splinter Cell, because they're throwing him in shit, it's not really a game, they're just throwing him in shit, is that the same to you?
Bro, I have no idea what we're talking about anymore.
This went
it's the
left.
same. When you word it like that, it's the same. And wait,
That was my question.
But I never said it wasn't.
Because you said like Splinter Cell, oh, he doesn't have a like the whole thing with that, and I'm saying it's literally the same thing. And do you see that for Splinter Cell?
If it's the same thing, then yeah. Right?
Then
Did I-
yes
did
would
I-
be your answer.
did I
Then no.
contradict I don't even know. You've said so many
Just say
words.
yes. Just say
yes.
yes.
Because you're saying that no, they didn't fuck up Conker because
they didn't fuck up.
But they did.
No, they didn't.
Just because he doesn't have a game doesn't mean that they didn't fuck him up.
No,
they did fuck him up.
Okay, hold on. I got it. I got my. You stumbled me a little bit, but I'm back on it. They didn't fuck up Conker's games, and they didn't fuck up the Splinter Cell games by doing what they're doing. The use of the character has been poor in both cases.
And that's what I'm saying.
But so that's I'm answering your question. There's a guy slid in front of you. So the use of the character has been, in my opinion, used poorly. I don't know if they're making whatever the financial situation is back there on these things. I don't imagine Conker's making them any money right now. The use of character poor. The game and the legacies and all that is still good. They haven't fucked up. And there's not a bad Conker game, and there's not a bad Splinter Cell game.
But I think I'm saying the legacy is tarnished not because the game isn't bad, like not because the game isn't good.
Hold on, these aren't real people. These aren't real characters. The legacy is the games.
Okay.
Whatever you do outside of that is outside of that.
No, because
Nah, John, you're wrong.
no.
Okay, well,
it's not like Conker signed up to be on in that Lens thing.
Yeah,
But that's still mistreatment of the character and its franchise. That's still mistreatment.
but that's not a real. It's not a real thing. You can't mistreat something that's not real.
What are you talking about? It's
not
a
real.
mistreatment of a property.
Right,
yes.
but
It's their property.
But you as a
So,
consumer, you as a consumer could be like, okay, I don't acknowledge that because that's not an actual.
Yeah.
Like,
So
installment.
Star Wars, the last trilogy that came out, is a mistreatment of Star Wars. It still exists, even though I think that they're ass.
That's an opinion of you, though. Some people might like.
But
those.
it's universally hated that Project Spark and fucking the HoloLens was a thing. They've tarnished the legacy of Conker.
I don't
It's
think
part of his legacy.
I don't think it was Conker's Project Spark. He was in it, but
I'm saying it tarnishes his legacy.
I don't think so.
Even if it's not a game in his catalog, like it's not a catalog in his game. It's not a mainline game. It's not Conker's 3. It still tarnishes his legacy. It does.
I don't think so.
Yes, it does.
No one thinks that about Conker. No one thinks that.
That's a lie. Everybody thinks that.
whom.
Everybody.
Who have you talked to that
Right. It
said
says Conker's legacy's tarnished because he was in HoloLens.
It's a common thought that yes, the Conker game was great. He was great. But his legacy is ass because of Project Spark and the HoloLens. They misused him. That's part of his legacy.
I agree with you that they misused
That's part of his
him. I don't
legacy.
know about part of
It
legacy.
is. It's the same thing as the Star Wars shit. It's the same thing. Just because it's ass and it's a mistreatment of the Star Wars legacy, it's still its legacy.
Would you consider the Dead or Alive franchise a part of the Halo legacy?
It's part of his legacy.
But that wasn't, Chief. That's not what I'm asking you.
Okay.
Would you?
A mistreatment? No, because those games were great.
No, listen to my words.
Ooh.
Is Dead or Alive a part of Halo's legacy?
A little bit, yes. Yes, it is.
No.
A little bit, yes,
Mortal
because
Kombat's
that's
a part
where he.
of Kratos' legacy?
Yeah, because he was in there.
Mortal Kombat is a part of the Nightmare on Elm Street legacy?
Yes. Now what you're trying to do is say that if it's canon.
It's guest characters. No,
It's
I'm
guest
talking.
canon. But the way you're saying it is
I'm
like,
not
oh,
saying
so
canon.
so Master Chief had something to do with Dead or Alive or
John,
something.
I know what the word canon is, and if I wanted to say the word canon,
That
I would've
sounds
said
like
the
what you're
word
saying
canon.
right
No,
now.
I'm talking legacy. I'm talking about the legacy of a video game character is the video games that he's in.
Yes.
The games that his games,
Where he
those
sh-
person
where
that-
he shows
those
up, yeah.
characters is games.
And where they show up, yes.
Not where they show up.
It's this legacy. It's where he is. So you don't
It's
think
not a
Pac-Man and
real-
Smash has anything to do with where he's
No.
been?
I don't think
Or
Smash,
Banjo-Kazooie
I
or
don't
Sonic
think any
or
character in Smash.
Metal Gear.
I don't think that has
Solid
anything to do with their
Snake?
legacy. No, it doesn't. They're guest characters in a video game. I don't think Smash adds or removes anything from anybody's legacy. Just like throwing Super Mario in a commercial or whatever doesn't add to the legacy. The Super Mario Bros. Movie does nothing to Mario's
So you're
video
saying
game legacy.
it wouldn't break their legacy either?
No, if they drop Conker in Smash and he was a broken piece of shit character, it doesn't mean anything for the Conker games. It doesn't mean anything for the Conker
doesn't.
legacy.
But
he was just an
it
ass
does.
character at that game.
This is a thing with Conker. It's
that's
literally
not a
synonymous
Conker
with
game.
Conker.
It doesn't because like you can main a certain character in Smash and not give a fuck about the other games.
That's true. I agree with that as well. But I'm saying, you can't take that away from Conker, the fact that Project Spark and the HoloLens were things.
But that's not a Conker game. That's my thing. It's not a Conker
I
thing.
understand that, but it still tarnishes
Splinter Cell
his legacy.
Okay, we're gonna keep going in circles. I disagree with you. I
It's the
disagree
same
with you.
thing.
I disagree with what you're saying.
This agree to disagree.
Yeah, let's leave it there. You're not gonna convince me. I think you're wrong 100%. But you think I'm
that's
wrong.
okay.
It's fine. It's fine. We can. We're adults. We can leave it there. You're wrong though.
Nah.
You're wrong to me. I'm wrong to you. There.
Nah,
Okay.
you're just wrong.
Okay. Quickie stuff here before we get up out of here. Mulan made more money than Tenet.
Yeah, baby. Mulan. Woo.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
You saw. You paid $30 to see Mulan.
I saw Mulan.
He's gonna say the old Disney one.
No, that's not what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's
He's
saying.
not saying that. He can't say what he's saying, but I know what he's saying.
I saw Mulan. Did you see Mulan?
You saw a Mulan live action remake. Disney 2020, Disney Plus.
You spent $30 for
in the year
Mulan.
of 2020, I saw Mulan.
The live action.
The new one. You paid $30
No,
for it?
the live action one.
Yeah, the new one. You paid $30 for it?
No, hold on. The live action.
I saw Mulan.
So no. Okay.
So he didn't see it.
So no, he didn't see it. He's trying to say he watched the Disney one, which is what I'm trying to say.
Or he saw that remake that came out a couple years ago.
No,
Which
I
remake?
saw the
It was a
Disney one.
very violent remake.
The cartoon one.
Yeah, see?
Mulan, baby.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Shut up,
So shut
bitch.
up, Rafa.
So, Christopher Nolan's gamble.
You mean
Failed.
shit.
Not failed. 'Cause it's not done yet.
It's over.
It's not done yet.
Theaters are done with.
Didn't you see Tenet at the theater?
I
Shut
saw it
up.
with you.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean, I just wanted to go hang out with you guys. I really didn't care about the movie.
I'm glad.
Hey, you got your money. You can leave me alone.
You got your money. No, he didn't.
Yeah, I paid him.
He paid me.
Oh, you paid him? Oh, I paid you. I bought my ticket. I wouldn't say I paid you.
What is happening
I'm
here?
going, John.
Hey, man, Mulan made more money than Tenet. Tenet
That's
came
right.
out in
That's
theaters,
right.
limited release during coronavirus season. I'm sorry, we can't say that, right? Is there ads or
Well,
something?
you already said it.
During
I've
COVID-19.
been cursing all over this thing.
Right,
anyway.
true, fuck it. So they came out against everybody's better opinion.
Right.
Said, don't drop this movie in theaters. You're not going to
Especially
make money.
mine.
He dropped it, and Mulan beat it. Mulan, of course, came out on the very popular Disney Plus streaming
Plus.
program behind a $30 paywall for premium access. The movie's going to drop in December or something.
On top of the subscription service, it's both.
What?
Yeah.
It's both. You have.
You said what you keep going. You
Oh,
said
okay.
the same thing you said.
Cool. Yes. So, lost my train of thought even though we were on the same page. What was I saying? Oh, so Mulan, yes. With all that added, it made more money. No shit. It made more money.
Yeah, baby.
No shit.
Mulan.
Not on the merit that it's a good movie.
Woo.
None of that. Just strictly off the fact that, hey, no one's going to go to a theater right now.
No.
Well,
No. But
also the price of a ticket
And also,
versus
yeah,
the
movie's
price.
30.
The movie's $30.
yeah.
And you can like get everybody. You can get your whole family together and be like, "Yo, let's split this $30 up
Yep.
and watch Mulan."
Like it's available. A lot of people have Disney Plus. I think
Millions
millions of people have it.
people, yeah.
It's $30, and it's accessible at the house.
There's no risk there. There's the risk is almost minimized.
Yeah, it's like, and if I have any
You
interest
can-
in the movie, I can just get it. It's right there.
And then you don't have to pay extra for snacks. You can have whatever you want.
Okay, we're going off a
can
tangent.
have
And then there's
meatballs
that.
and
That has nothing to
spaghettis.
do with the
And
money.
It's part of the experience of going to the theater.
We're talking about the money.
It has
I'm not
nothing to
talking-
do
Yeah, it
with
does.
base price of the ticket or the movie.
No.
It doesn't.
So you telling me?
Oh my god.
You're telling me this is for
Say
real.
bye, Alex.
This is for real. I'm not joking. This is for real.
Wait, he said this for real. Hold on.
Okay.
He's not.
But
But
he
No,
said
no,
it.
no,
But he
no,
said
no.
it.
I swear this is for
He
real.
swore this time.
Okay, I swear.
I still don't
So-
believe it.
So you're telling me that you would rather go to a theater, pay money to go see the movie, and then pay more money to get snacks and chips and drinks and all that stuff, or you'd pay one price at home, and then you can eat all the snacks and all the food at home without having to pay additional to it.
Now,
Yes,
hold
you're
up.
already- and you're
Hold up,
already
wait.
at home.
Hold up, wait. I'm gonna answer you, and I don't want shit from you after, okay? Because I'm not done after I answer you, okay?
Continue. Okay.
Okay, I'm saying that right now because I don't want to hear your mouth. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
One, yes, I would go to a theater over staying at home.
You're sassy
Two.
today.
Yeah,
Two.
John is very sassy.
Two, and didn't I just ask you to not open your mouth?
You asked him.
Two.
Not, I'm saying you're
okay,
sassy.
you're fine.
You're
But
sassy.
two, that has zero to do what the fuck we're talking about right now.
was gonna
We
say both.
are talking about the price of the movie, not buying fucking snacks, you moron.
But it's part of the
And
experience.
you're opening your mouth when I asked you not to.
It's part of the whole thing.
It has nothing to do
Yes,
with
it
how
does.
much
Yo,
money
yes, it
Tenet
does.
made
Yes, it does.
versus Mulan.
no, Ralph,
has
here.
zero.
Part of the
Oh,
experience.
okay,
Has
look.
zero.
Part of the
Hey,
experience.
listen to me now. So Tenet made $0 off of the M&Ms that I purchased.
You know who did?
At
Cinemark.
So
Again, it has zero to do.
That's
Shut
not
your
my
fucking
point.
mouth.
hey,
My
man.
point is that you're more willing to do something against something you're not that willing to do.
My
That's
right
my
ear
point.
just went out.
You're welcome.
I'm letting you know right now. It's coming back. It's just here. You're yelling at me.
I'm yelling forward.
Guess who's not yelling? Me.
Thank you, Rafa.
He's also wrong, but
I'm not wrong.
Rafa, we're not talking about if I buy my snacks at the theater versus eating snacks at home. That's not what I'm talking
No,
about.
but it's part of the experience.
We're not
You
talking
get-
about experience.
That's not the my point is
Your
that,
point
like,
is invalid because it's not the
not. It's not.
conversation.
It's
Okay,
not.
hold on. Hey, listen to me again. Rafa, your point is valid,
Thank you.
but it's not adding to anything in the conversation that we're actually having because that's a different conversation to have.
It's a whole different conversation.
John, you're
Yeah.
Yes.
okay. There, we're
Okay.
back in Switzerland.
But
That's-
my
no,
point
we're-
is,
And he's
we're-
continuing.
we're
And he's
back.
okay,
continuing.
no. Let
Say
me
bye.
just, let me just.
Wait,
let me
wait,
just
wait, he said. Go
okay.
ahead.
My point is that like if Tenet, you don't forget it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Okay,
Move
so
on.
you
Thank
realize
you.
you.
No.
Thank
I'm
you,
right.
God.
I'm right.
It's a
I'm
different
still,
thing. It's a
I'm
different
still
thing.
You're right to nothing because
still
it's not
right.
even the
No, I'm still
conversation.
right.
Come
but-
back to me.
But just move on.
That's like if we're talking about this. I said Hitler was bad.
I'm
It has
still
nothing to do
right.
with what
I'm
we're
still
talking
right.
about.
Doesn't matter. I'm still right.
That was way off. Okay, look, I'm not
You
doing
saying
this.
Hitler's not bad?
Oh, no.
Yeah, see? Look at you.
Listen to me now again. I'm gonna take us out of here.
Reel it in.
Everybody, get on my back. We're out of here. All right, y'all.
No.
If you don't get your ass,
Get your ass on my back.
Get on my back.
Get on my fucking
All right, everybody. Thank you so much to listening
Goddamn.
for that audio experience. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. Make sure to follow on Spotify or anywhere we are at. Make sure to share it because we need you. You, Jarheads, we need you to help us grow. You guys been killing it. I see the comments. I see the retention. I see you. I love you. Want a kiss?
No. I don't ask them for kisses either, Alex.
No,
Nah,
no
I
one.
want kisses
Thank you.
too.
I'm going to kiss you good after this. So,
That's disgusting.
hey, 2020, what are you saying?
Right.
What are you
bigot.
saying?
Rafa's ugly and you're ugly and you kissing is disgusting is what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Because we're men?
Well, because we're men?
Because you're
we
ugly.
identify as men?
Bro, if Brad Pitt was kissing, who's also handsome?
Me.
No, you're not. You're ugly.
Me.
Who else is handsome? Rafa, give me someone handsome.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal,
If Brad
yeah.
Pitt was kissing Jake Gyllenhaal, that's sexy. But y'all kissing is yuck.
Because they're white.
Wow.
racist.
You
Wow.
gave me Jake
Racist.
Gyllenhaal.
Bigot.
You gave me Jake
Bigot.
Gyllenhaal.
I knew it. I'm
Okay,
shocked
John
and appalled,
Boyega
but I
kissing
know.
Will Smith is handsome.
Oh,
sexy.
so now you're pandering. So you just pick two black people.
Look at you. Sign up.
Look at you. Oh
Sign up.
my
Sign
God.
off.
I'm going to sign up, all right. Sign up to
Disney
petition you off of this podcast,
Yeah.
you bigot.
Y'all don't know what that word means.
Yeah, I do. It means you're intolerant of
Say
other people's
bye.
ideas.
Say bye now.
Can I plug in my podcast?
Yes, of course, Rafa. You can plug in
Thanks.
your podcast.
I forgot to do it in the beginning, so I have to do it now.
Thanks, Rafa.
You could have just plugged it.
So I have a podcast with my friend Hector. Well, he's your friend too, you guys.
don't know him.
Oh, they don't know him. Forget it. But I do this podcast with my friend Hector. It's called the Bento Boxcast, where we talk about anime.
You sound like a little
I just want you
kid.
to know. Wait, I hear the way he plugs us versus the way he plugs the Bento. It's so much worse when he plugs Bento. Us, he's like good friends. You know, we talk about this and this and that. Over here, it's I have a podcast. with
He's
my-
like running his
Hey,
fingers.
he's got the. Could you please
I'm
listen to
trying
my
to-
podcast with my friend?
I'm trying to win him over that way. Fine.
I'll plug you.
Yeah, plug him.
I'll plug you. Hey, man,
plug
Give him his roses.
Here's your roses. You ready for this?
Thank you.
If you love anime and you love podcasting and you want a brand new, brand spanking hot episode of anime news, commentary, and all around goofs and gaffs.
A lot of goofs and gaffs. And shout outs.
And shout outs because they read the comments. We supposed to do that, but we forgot 3 weeks in a row.
It's a lot. We
Head
don't
on
do.
over to the Bento Box. They're always in the description. Always. That's what that link is down there. The Bento Boxcast on Spotify, on Apple, everywhere we are, they are at. John, our very own John, edits it. Rafa, our very own Rafa's on it. They know anime. You will laugh.
Not
and
me.
You will learn.
Really good anime stuff there.
And Hector's also there.
He's out.
yeah.
That's
And
my
Hector.
shit.
And Hector's
And Hector.
there.
No. Hector's
Hector's
great.
there.
Hector's great. Hector's great.
Honestly,
that
Hector
podcast's great.
knows. Actually, no. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna take it back.
You didn't even say it. You can't take it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, no. Actually, let me say it. Hector knows more about newer anime I tend to know more about the older anime.
Which is why that dynamic is so great. So you get a little bit of all anime. New,
bit of
old, middle, canceled anime,
Big
all
titty
that.
anime.
Big titty.
They get really horny sometimes.
Yeah,
Love
they
it.
get horny.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anime people get
Love
horny.
it.
So if you're horny, head on over to the Bento box.
Mm.
Maybe not. That's not what you're going to be disappointed.
Nah.
But anyway,
Nah.
check them out if you love anime, if you love podcasts. They're great. Can't listen to them enough. Except I can because every
Alex
episode.
doesn't listen.
I listen.
He listens.
I listen.
He proved it last week.
Yeah, I listen. I play. That's my character. This is
Nah.
comedy. I'm playing a
Comedy
role
style.
out here. I'm
Yeah,
acting.
yeah, yeah.
I don't really believe anything I'm saying up here.
Right.
Wait, no, it depends on what I'm saying. Backing away from that, listen to them, check them out, and share us around.
Thank
we
you.
need you.
Thank you so much.
Come here, Kishi.
Share us around. Follow us on Twitter at Geekjar3000.
Yes.
Follow
Also,
me, Geekjar Alex.
Follow me _John Cordero.
follow me at Me Talk Anime, because Me Talk Anime. And guys, I don't know if you guys, I feel like you guys forgot, but I'll remind both of y'all. We have a Discord.
I don't forget.
Join. Okay.
Which
well,
Discord are you talking about?
Both.
Okay.
There is a Bento Box Discord. I was not gonna plug that in, but thank you, John. And there is the Geekjar.
I don't like that you plugged their
Discord.
first restart.
Hold on, I'm gonna plug this a little more. They have a horny section on there.
We do have a horny section in the Bento Box.
That's the only reason I'm in that server.
So if you guys want to send some big titty anime girls,
yeah, or boys,
or some bulges, I
some
wouldn't
big
mind
titty
seeing some.
anime boys.
Show them some Boku no Pico. Ooh.
No, no.
I still haven't seen that.
No. It deals with
Ooh.
little boy wee wees.
I'm sorry, what?
That's your culture. That's what you like.
Hey, I didn't say it was
Hold on.
perfect.
Hey, save it for the
I
Bento
didn't say it was
box.
perfect.
Get that shit off of my podcast.
Not on this world. Oh, we're only bigots here.
I just wanted to plug in that podcast with my best friend Hector.
Get the hell out of here, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here.
right.
Thanks.
Play the sad song.
Yeah, play the sound.
Okay.
Bye bye.
That's it, guys. We're out of here.
I'm sad. I'm actually very hungry.
Not on the outro.
Oh,
I'm
you?
sorry.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't
Bro,
know
that's
that.
strike
Oh,
3.
God.
You're out.
Strike 3. So he's been.
I didn't know that's how the outro
That's
worked.
like 5, 6, 7.
What'd I say?
I didn't know that's how the outro worked.
You couldn't load him up and not blow him up.
Bye, guys.